Hello, hello. Welcome in. Happy Tuesday. Thank you, Cat Lady, for being first and for the hydrate. I took sippies during the ad break, but I adore you so much. I want to take a second sippies for free right now. So give me 2 secs. Whew. That was gross, but I did it. And now I could live longer. Sorry I was a little late. I realized at the very last minute I forgot to take my meds. And so friendly reminder to take your medication. So I was like, let me go do that real quick. So I went and did that. Hi, Sailor Mood. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing all right. Not going to lie, my 3-day weekend wasn't the greatest, but that is okay. I will say one good thing. Well, 2 good things happened. I saw Sheep Detectives in theaters. It was actually fucking amazing. And 2, I traded my entire enamel pin collection for a tabletop grill. So I'm fucking hyped for that. So I'm so excited to try that because I was just like, I've been kind of bored with food lately. It also doesn't help that my ADHD medication makes me not hungry. So I'm like, ooh, I can make grilled corn on the cob. I could do burgers. I could do so many things. Ooh, which Dragon Age game are you playing? I'm assuming Origins, but I'm just curious. Oh, I'm sorry, Sailor Mood. I feel that. I hope you get some rest and they can give you a break. Little new. My baby girl. You were very frisky with me this morning. But at least today wasn't too bad. It was busy, but it wasn't too bad. So for those of you who may not know, I played Rakka, the demo, a few months ago. I think it was either end of March, beginning of April. And I really loved it. It was really, really cool. And what's even awesome is that we have a continue from demo button because I was like, oh, let me play just enough to go where we left off so y'all don't have to see the whole first chapter again. But I did not have time. I ran out of so much time. But I see this beautiful continue from demo button. So a recap of what happened last time. Semi-remember. Rakka, she got a weird goodbye. Or no, not weird goodbye. Weird promotion like package, and in it was a weird paper with code, and then her apartment with her roommates was broken into and everything was messed up. We learned that one of her roommates has a gun. They all went to a rave, got high, went to the beach. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember every single detail, so probably should play from the beginning, but I'm not going to. So if you want to watch chapter 1 for Rakka, the video is up on my YouTube. I don't know if the VOD's still on my Twitch. So let me look real quick for those who may not want to use YouTube. But I'm assuming it's gone already. Do content, video producer. Yeah, no, tis long gone off my Twitch. So, but it is on my YouTube. So feel free to give that a watch if you were not here for the last time we streamed Rakka. But moving forward, I'll go in order because I want to stream the whole game. So Tuesdays moving forward will probably be Rakka, depending on how long the game is. Go back to Stream Manager. All right. Lua knew that's not for you. All right. With that being said, let's dive right in because I'm actually really excited. I've been wanting to play this forever, but I got tied up with all the Otome Game Celebration games, and I couldn't commit to this. And the developers were very kind enough to give me a key for this game, so let's give them some love. Give this game some love, and we'll dive right in. Demo save data detected. Yes. Continuing from demo data means that the game will continue from where the demo ended. All optional unlockables up until this point will also be missed. Wait, unlockables? What do you mean? Should I go back? All optional unlockables? Oh, I wonder if they mean achievements? Steam achievements? Hold on, let me look at the Steam page real quick. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, there's some achievements. So, we'll be locked out of some of those, but that's fine. I'm not an achievement hunter. The only time I 100% achievements is if there's like so little of them, or the game is super short that I can just keep replaying until I get them all. So, we don't need them. If you'd rather unlock these, or if you haven't fully finished the demo, you should replay the game from the start. Nah. If you don't mind this and have finished the demo, you can always get these unlockables by replaying the game from the start later. Yeah, see, I could always go back. I've been busy as hell at work. Well, I'm sorry. I feel that. Was it like because of the holiday, or do you all got something going on? We were busy because of the holiday so we handle mail at my job. I didn't look at the mail numbers before I left because it wasn't my duty this week because my fellow co-supervisor and I flip-flop duties every week. Pretty sure we handled everyone had 5 crates of mail each, and we have 23 people on the mail team. We probably handled 15,000 pieces of mail today, and I had to help out because when we get that busy, our mail team can't do their mail tasks because each of them have an individual task to do. So we jump right in. So I didn't really get my own work done, but it's fine as long as the mail gets done. But yeah, whenever it's a 3-day weekend like that, we get fucking swamped. It's the worst. Thank you for your continued support. Always and forever. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me put the store page because the game has been out for a month now. Exactly a month today. Oh my God, my timing impeccable. Release date April 26, 2026. Look at me fucking go. It's only $9.99. Highly recommend it. So I'm just gonna put the Steam page link in chat, just so in case anyone is interested. I work at a restaurant, no special pay because the company is cheap. Ugh. Restaurants are the fucking worst. Unless you go work at a place where the tips are pretty solid, it sucks. I'm so sorry, cat lady. What are you doing? Lou. What are you doing? So I have a in what comics or movies, you got the very special button that has a cover on top because if you hit said button, everything goes wrong. If something explodes, you die, whatever. Lua likes to turn off my PC. In the very, very archaic days of when I first started streaming, Lua has turned off my PC midstream. So I got my own bomb cover button cover thing. And she has learned, because at first she was just like, oh, I can't hit the button anymore. But she has learned that she could lift the cover herself, the bitch. This smart ass bitch. So now she paws at the cover, and I'm like, please, for the love of God, don't. She gets so jealous of y'all that she wants me to stop streaming so I can give her attention. I got the occasional tip. Oof. Honestly, I'm gonna say something controversial right now. Feel free to disagree with me. I believe we shouldn't have a tipping system. I think everyone should be paid a fair wage. And I understand this controversial because, again, some people make bank on their tips depending on where they work. But, that's not a guaranteed thing. And like you all get taxed on tips anyway. It just sucks. I think everyone should just have a livable wage. Shouldn't have to rely on tips to get by. That is my controversial take. That is my personal opinion. I could be wrong, but that's just how I feel personally as someone who's been there. It sucks. All right, sorry. I'm so distracted. I am so ADHD tonight. Are you sure you want to continue? Well, you're making me doubt myself, developers. But yes, because against all warnings, I'm a dumbass and I will confidently be so. Ooh, I like how it turns into a hand. Yes. I agree, but people like to be nice. That is true. All right, again. Our apartment was broken into. Oh, that's where it was. For some reason, I thought we ended up on a beach. But I guess this is when we came back from the beach. I really fully don't remember. Probably should start forgetting when I like say I fully don't remember. But you know what? I'm raw dogging it. Let's go. All right, this is a nightmare. A cruel joke. Rakka's panic worsens, and she digs her fingers into the cushions. The code says Bajorn. Oh my gosh. What did we decide on how... Hold on. Looking up his name again, because I had to look at it last time. Sorry. I know I just went dead silent. Okay. Sorry. I had to listen to a pronunciation video. Well, apparently there's different pronunciations in different countries, but since I have the 2 dots right there, I'm going with, yeah, the Swedish version. But I just want to look at the other pronunciations first. Just to make sure. Bjorn goes the code. They want this. He takes out the paper with the coordinates. Why would they want that? Asked Kev. What else would they want from us? Bjorn replies. The strange code leading to some mysterious location just randomly showed up in Rakka's care package. These people are also looking for what's there. Sasha responds, this just seems a bit too mad to me. I just can't believe they would need this from us or Rakka. What's she got to do with all this? I don't know, says Bjorn, but I'm worried. It's like they know just everything about us now, and this place feels unsafe. Feel like this code might be addressed to the wrong person. You fucking bet, says Sasha. These care packages, are they produced by your company, Rakka? No, they order it in bulk from a different one, Rakka replies. Right. So someone might have wanted to send a secret message to someone else, probably without the company's knowledge. Yeah, Kev chimes in. This must have been a mistake. Well, we're in this now, says Bjorn, and it doesn't really feel like a misunderstanding with an easy fix at all. Nope. Seems pretty simple to be frank, goes Kev. Just give back the code. Bruh. Bjorn sighs. I don't know. I just feel like maybe... Like what? Asks Sasha. Just cut to the chase. I feel like I need to know what's there. If we give this to whomever, then there's a chance they'd find it before we would. I catch your drift, says Rakka. There's just something about this. Kev goes, I could definitely live with not knowing. You know what? I'm with Kev on this one. I could 100% live with not knowing. We don't even know what's there, he continues. But think about the long run, goes Bjorn. This kind of feels like we were meant to find it. You're right, says Sasha. I'm so surprised Sasha's rolling with Bjorn right now. You two are fucking mad. Never mind. I was right initially. I was like, yeah, that's weird this guy's going along with this. I agree. Y'all are fucking crazy. I'm gonna have a kip. Hold on. Wait. That's not what I wanted. I was trying to see what that meant, but the button didn't work for me. About, quit, options, load, history. Nope, not there. Oh well. Quick save, auto mode, save, history, back, history. Okay, never mind. Not there. I must have clicked the wrong thing. I'm going to sleep. Bjorn sighs. Is he reading too much into this? No. This all lines up. He's sure. I believe you, Bjorn, says Rakka, as much as I wouldn't like to. I feel like there's no other logical explanation for this. Kev continues to look at the note, reading it over and over, the silence leaving no space to think about anything else. These guys got into our house, opened our door without any signs of a struggle, left no trace of a break-in, and stole nothing. This is professional shit, says Rakka. Scary shit. I don't want to ever see these people. I don't want to hear the end of it. Yet, I feel like I'm already in too deep. Especially now that we know what this code is. Guys, let's be sane about this. Yeah, Kev interjects. Maybe we should call the feds. Maybe they're just lying. They're professionals. The tossers are trying to scare us. We're not going to the feds, Sasha chimes in. Oh, Sasha interrupts. Having suddenly reappeared, a big backpack in hand, another bag next to him on the floor. What? Why are you holding all that? Asked Bjorn. I've had a change of heart. Let me lay it down for you. Bro had a fucking fast change of heart. Explain. That road trip you guys were talking about? Let's do it. Right now. Now? Goes Rakka. Sasha, we've got responsibilities, remember? Asked Bjorn. What? I'm not saying we should leave for months. Just let things calm down for about a week or two. I just got promoted, Sasha, Rakka replies. Can't leave now. I'm supposed to go back to work soon. Fuck it, goes Kev. What? Goes Bjorn. I'm going to be expelled anyway. Oh, right. Kev's trying to be a doctor. It was just for like 2 weeks, and what's the harm? I'm going to have to redo my year regardless. Easy for you to say, goes Rakka, but I have to attend to my job, you know? I've got bills to pay. Me too, says Bjorn. Sasha rolls his shoulders, unfazed. Rakka, just lie, yeah. Something along the lines of you going on a holiday. You caught some tropical disease which has rendered you unable to even think. What? She goes. She responds incredulously. What happened to you not wanting to go on a trip without a second driver? Rakka argues, eyeing him suspiciously. Well, I love his facial expression. I love the art for this game so much. Well, I kind of promised we would go, didn't I? I don't see any other opportunity for us to find this place. If we stay here, these guys might come back or find out about this code anyway. What if these guys actually are the feds? Asked Kiv. Let's not think about that. His face. Oh, I love it. I think if I remember correctly, Sasha was kind of my favorite character last time we played. He was a dick, but like, he's hilarious. And I don't know why, the haircut is obviously different, but Bjorn reminds me of Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. Specifically, the original Scooby-Doo. Not the newer ones. He explicitly reminds me of the original Shaggy. Animated Scooby-Doo. Don't know why. I think it might be the little goatee there, and like while the hair's not exact, kind of similar, and I think his facial expressions can be kind of similar. You know what I mean? Like, am I wrong? Am I so far off base? Like, hold on. Hold on, I need to see it side by side. I'm getting a photo. No, none of these are the right art. Ah, yes, this one is actually. Hold on. I need to take a snip and then save it. This is not the same facial expression, but Google is like, I don't know what the fuck you mean by OG Shaggy. Maybe I am crazy. The hair is like obviously not spiky, but I don't know. Hold on. Adding this to my goddamn OBS. Okay, see, like, I mean, obviously not the same, but just kind of gives, not in this facial expression, but Bjorn gives me like similar vibes. Sasha goes, you'll find another job, Bjorn. It's not like there's only one Sepco you can work at. Ah! Bjorn's face. That's not helping me. I tried, y'all. I fucking tried. I was like, oh, let me do a comparison. These facial expressions are not it. I think I am just crazy. I don't know why it made me think of that. Bjorn goes, right. Like, I don't need to pay any bills, yeah? All right, Bjorn, you sod. For what it's worth, I'll cover this month. Bjorn replies, I appreciate that, but why? You seem quite desperate to leave. Yeah, I'm not really eager to face those feds, may I remind you? Sasha responds. Rather be off a while. What have you got to... Bjorn's about to pry, but he stops himself, guilt-ridden. Still, Sasha's oddly desperate to flee, willing to just drop everything this very second. It irks Rakka, but she doesn't comment, although his discomfort is noticeable. There's more to this. Sasha doesn't want to have anything to do with the entirety of the situation. The feds, this crap. This mess has triggered his flight response, and he feels it's best they all go off the grid, even just for a little while. I'm self-employed. Got savings. I'll be good for a bit. So we're just going to pack up our stuff and leave this place? Asks Rakka. Rakka laughs nervously. It almost seems ridiculous. All of it. The calls, this train of thoughts they're all sharing. I guess. Let's do this, says Bjorn. You're joking, goes Rakka. Rakka peeps, nervously wiping her forehead. Am not, Sasha retorts back. Pack your stuff and call your boss tomorrow. No, that's crazy. Bjorn sighs. Rakka, I do have to admit, he trails off, trying to think of how to word it. I don't know how to put this. I'm just not sure if they came here specifically for this code. There's still a good chance that they came here to find you. But why? I'm a fucking office worker, Rakka replies. I said I'm not sure, but I do think you should definitely not be here. They seem to know way too much about you. I wouldn't want to send you off alone, but if we were able to stay, I'd have to advise you to stay somewhere else for a while. I'll add this, goes Sasha. That Mercedes that we noticed a few days ago. At first I thought I might have been looking too far into it, but I feel like it was dodgy as fuck. Been keeping an eye on it throughout the days, and that car only stood in front of our place whenever you came home. Thought it was just a coincidence, but it makes me uneasy now. So we've been watched this entire time, and you didn't mean to mention that? Asked Rakka. I really felt like I was just being paranoid. See, this is why I never dismiss my paranoia feelings. Ever. Okay? Fuck, I'll feed into that shit. Because you never know. You never know. Like, I'd rather be, honestly, kind of paranoid than kidnapped. Murdered. Or even worse things. But, yeah, that's crazy. He continues, but I guess I should have trusted my gut. Rakka, goes Kev. If push comes to shove, you just find yourself a new job. You can save yourself for sure. You hate this job, right? Last I heard from you was, I'd give anything to get out of this. So let's just live for a bit. And then go back to our boring fucking lives as soon as things have calmed down. Rakka's quietly contemplating it all. Her heart in her throat. A small spark of excitement sparks in her stomach nonetheless. We're in this together, yeah? If you fail, we all fail. Bjorn thinks for a bit. Let's make the best out of the worst situation, alright? Let's plan our route. We could visit some cool places. Cool parties, a few nice camping spots or something. We're gonna go camping? Asked Rakka. Her face lights up a bit. Oh, no, never mind. That was a good question. I hate camping, so I always assume negative. I am not an outdoor person. I don't do outdoor picnics. I don't do camping. I don't like being outside. Point blank. I like going for walks because I know there's an end to it. Camping, picnics, anything else outdoors feels like there is no end, and I just immediately want to go home. I don't like the sun. I don't like bugs, especially when food's involved. I hate eating outside at a restaurant. Despise it. Because all I can think about are flies flying around me, bugs, getting a bee near me. I don't like it. Ants, I can't. I do not. I hate eating outside at a restaurant. I'll do it if there's literally no other seating for hours. Like if there's a wait and they're like, oh, outside's faster. It never is. I'll just be like, I guess we'll eat outside. My need for food outweighs my dislike for eating outside. But I don't do outside. I don't at all. Bjorn continues, yeah, we're not running away. We're just leisuring for a bit. Taking some time off. That's a great idea, goes Kev. Let's go sightseeing. Visit some cities. Let's go and do some crazy shit. Oh my god, that face! Rakka sighs. My life's falling apart, she mutters, looking up as if the ceiling's got the answers. The guy's insistence has gotten to her, and she gives in. I don't want to go into my room alone. Could someone come with? Bjorn nods, following her. Aw. I was going to say something. I had a point. Oh, yes. Haha. I'm actually surprised I remembered. I just want to say, she has some really good fucking roommates. Like, she never explicitly stated that they were, from my memory, I could be wrong, that they're her friends. She kind of explained it as if they're just roomies. And that she was possibly close to Bjorn, but like nothing, but not really Sasha or Kev. And so to see them all be like, let's go on a road trip. Do not stay here. You're not safe. Like, I like that they care about her. They don't blame her. Never, not once was it like her fault to them. It's just an unfortunate situation that they're all caught up in. I really like that. I know it's obviously due to the devs, but I like that kind of writing. I like that it went that direction. Rakka takes a few breaths, her hand on the doorknob. God damn it. She breathes as she turns the knob to open the door. If their house is in disrepair, then Rakka's room is absolutely demolished. Everything's out of place. Every nook and cranny turned upside down. Jesus. Rakka's forced herself into a stoic state, a desperate coping mechanism. What should I take with me? Let's just do the absolute essentials. Yeah? Asked Bjorn. Oh, Bjorn says, carefully observing her. Her resolve seems to be on eggshells. He feels sorry for her. It's been a difficult week already. Her world must feel upside down. He helps her find clothes and other supplies to pack up. There's a knock at the doorframe. Sasha stands there, eyeing the hairdryer in Rakka's hands. Let's only take the absolute essentials, all right? This is an essential, says Rakka. It's not, he replies. Have you seen the size of my car? I'll make it work, says Rakka. How about you help Kev with packing his stuff before I change my mind about all this? The little angry sign. Fine. See if I care. If the damn thing don't fit, I'll offer it up to the freeway. Rakka studies her room as she finishes packing. She spots a picture of her and her parents buried in the mess, grabs the frame, and takes the image out. Oh. Rakka, you know we'll be back in about 2 weeks. Are you sure that this is an essential? What's wrong with taking a photo with you? I just feel like I need it, she replies. It's complicated. Haven't seen them in a while. I just don't know how to feel. I've had such a short waking life. They're like almost the only thing I know, even though we might not get along. She's right, Bjorn thinks to himself. Oh, sorry. He thinks, nodding softly. Guess I'm all set. Rakka takes a final look at her room, feeling like she might be too dramatic about this. It's just 2 weeks, after all. Leaving the comfort of a situation has always been hard for her, but still, this situation is so out of the ordinary. She doesn't really feel at ease, leaving her home behind like this. Let's check on how Kev's doing, says Bjorn. Sasha's face. Oh my gosh. I fucking love him so much. Oh. Kev's packed even more than Rakka and Bjorn combined. Sasha's standing there, glaring at the massive amount of luggage. Bjorn, Rakka, I can't get it through his thick skull, but please tell him that he is not going to study medicine on this trip. You're feeling guilty, aren't you? Asked Bjorn. I thought it could help me save myself, maybe. Bjorn grins mirthfully. So imagine, Kev, look, my friend, you're at some festival, right, guys? It's fun and all, but I'm going to study medicine now. I think not. I think you'll be too busy studying anatomy instead. Oh my god, wink. Oh my god, ew. I can't believe Bjorn said that. Kev rolls his eyes. I will try to keep up with my studies. My guy, just let it go. I saw your results like 2 weeks ago, and I just got to be honest with you. It's not going to happen, man. Thanks for having my back, mate. Aw, Kev. Come on now, don't fool yourself, Sasha chimes in. Have you even tried to carry that bag? Of course, I can carry that, Kev replies. Bet. Kev clicks his tongue. I'll show you. He picks up the bag, clearly looking uncomfortable as he slips it onto his back. A vein in his neck pops out. He clenches his face, trying to stay upright. Nope, ain't gonna happen, lad. Let it go. I love the comics. Ah! Fucking hell. Kev looks embarrassed as he puts the bag down. He empties out all of his school supplies. Sorry, ma'am, but you're going to have to go all in, Bjorn states. If I ever become a doctor, I'll make you pay double if I'd have to treat you, Kev retorts. Oh, Kev grumbles as he zips his bag up again. Be my guest. Would you look at that? That looks comfortable, says Rakka. Rakka quips, watching him slip on the backpack again. Zip it. After I finish packing, let's have a cool down, says Bjorn. I'm going to make sure I got all my stuff packed too. Be right back, says Sasha. Ooh, this is a cool scene. Hours pass after their packing's finished. They lounge around, the telly flickering with mindless shows while they kick back on the couch, debating every possible route for their upcoming trip, trying to dull out the mess around them. Sacks are strewn about, hesitant laughter mingles with the drone of some game show. The days slip by in a haze of idle chatter and planning. End of chapter 2. That was quick. Oh? Cool. You unlocked a new chapter. The next morning, Rakka takes a seat in the living room. She's barely awake, and the mess from the break-in still lingers. A pile of luggage leans against the front door, left by Bjorn, Kev, and Sasha, who are already up. Sasha's lingering in the kitchen, while Bjorn and Kev banter in some half-hearted way, their energy spent from yesterday's chaos. No one's cared to clean the mess. Her phone rings, and that familiar paranoid feeling shoots up her spine. It's just her manager calling. Not like that's any comfort. What should she say? She had no time to prepare for the sick act Sasha had proposed. Hello? Can I help you? She strains, immediately planting the seeds for the upcoming conversation. Hey, Rakka, this is Mr. Smith. I thought I just let you know some basic information about your new function. His sharp, mousy voice punctures through the phone speaker like barbed wire. Oh, right. Yes, please do. Her manager goes on a tangent for a while, and Rakka looks off into the distance with a bored expression, occasionally fake coughing through his dialogue. Everything all right there, Rakka? Asked Mr. Smith. Oh, yeah, I'm kind of sick, but I should be just fine soon enough, she says as she strains her voice. All right, that'll be all for now, says Mr. Smith. What do you mean, that's all? Oh, sorry, just one thing, sir. Could you disclose the information about my raise? Rakka asks, after 2 years of hard labor, that'd be what she deserves the most. Oh, sorry, Rakka. I don't think that'd be the case, Mr. Smith replies. Her face falls. Un-fucking believable. Rakka's starting to see red, but tries to stay civil. Well, sir, why'd you call this a promotion then, if you're just having me move departments? This is a great opportunity, Rakka, Mr. Smith replies. If this goes well, we might consider giving you a raise. You might consider? Asked Rakka. Yeah. 2 fucking years of her life she worked for this fucking pipsqueak. 2 years playing nice, holding it together, being the best, cleanest version of herself. For this? This shite? Rakka's face twists, jaw tight, eyes flaring. Her breath's coming quicker now, chest rising fast. Bjorn, Kev, and Sasha all spectate the debacle from their respective spots. Oh, this is no good. No good, says Bjorn. She starts pacing the living room, back and forth like some caged thing, trying to stop herself from tearing the whole fucking place apart. I can't believe this. What's so hard to believe? Asked Mr. Smith. It'll all be as usual, Rakka, just a different department, Mr. Smith says sanctimoniously. I can't believe you're letting me work so fucking hard for nothing. Now, Rakka, No! You're telling me I worked this stupid fucking job for your pathetic excuse of a wage for 2 years? For nothing? You're making me throw away my best years, my best hours, for this? Rakka, maybe you're just not feeling well. Take a rest if you're sick. Oh, wow, this is going way too fast. Hold on. We should resume some... Rakka interrupts. You want to know what I'm actually sick of, sir? This bullshit job. And your cunty, rat-faced mug. How's that for a diagnosis? I'm done. I quit. Rocky yells as she hangs up. Oh my god, her shirt is so cute. I adore it. Anyway, her lungs are heaving. It takes a bit of time till the room stops swimming, and her eyes land on Bjorn, Kev, and Sasha. They initially look shocked, appalled, but after a few seconds, they quickly shift to laughs. I haven't seen you that pissed ever, goes Kev. Guess what? I'll party until I lie in some fucking ditch, lads. Rakka replies, honestly real. She exclaims, the smile looking more like a mad grin than a genuine one. Well, there's no coming back from that, goes Sasha. I've never seen you that red before. That was fucking priceless, goes Kev. Cunty rat-faced mug. Christ almighty. You think this is fucking funny, Kev? Goes Rakka. I mean, yeah. Kinda. I wish I seen his face when you dropped that line. Rakka snorts, a sharp little laugh escaping as the adrenaline starts to drip out of her system. The edges of her rage curling into exhaustion. Good riddance, says Bjorn. You hated that job anyway, right? Too fucking right I did, Rakka confirms. Days in, sorry. Pays in, so fuck this job. Fuck this town. Fuck this whole backwards, miserable country. Her eyes gleam now, wild and unmoored. Let's blow it all off. Let's go. Rakka hasn't felt such a sense of relief in forever. She's free, and she'll be gone. Off the grid. Finally, some well-deserved real rest. Yet, worry comes back to bite back with quick succession. The idea of not having a stable income anymore is worrisome, to say the least. Alas, she'll escape. Gone are the days that Rakka's dragged through the mud by the shitty corp. Well, probably just until then by next month of rent's due. Shite. Bjorn watches the gears turn in her head, recognizing her exact train of thought, and intervenes. Okay, let's try not to focus on the worst right now. How about we plan our first destinations? Asks Bjorn. That'd help, says Rakka. So, Rakka, I hear you want to party, goes Kev. I say we go here. What the fuck? I cannot read this. No. I cannot read this font. Is it No Rain Festival? 93 with a secret kickoff? 70 pounds for 3 nights? Michael Guy Bowman thrilled cremation Croatian the regularity loveth Besmith get got Aquanima Andromeda Suspectum Blub Pale Dark Gray Daydream Generation Capital Freak Big Tuna and these are just a little too small for me to read, but looks interesting. No refunds. Interesting. No Rain Festival North Brabant? Asked Rakka. Techno. Drum and bass. Reggae and punk rock, goes Kev. All the good shit. Really. This is tomorrow, and it's in Holland, goes Sasha. Seems a bit far off considering our destination, maybe. Tonight, it secretly starts, actually. It's a very exclusive opening. Kev smirks, throwing an arm around Bjorn's shoulder. Sasha watches them skeptically. Those two have been conniving to propose this, haven't they? Sasha thinks to himself. That's a great idea, mate. Bjorn, please, your face! Opportunistic bastards. So you're proposing to have me drive 8 hours and then I'll have to party? Asked Sasha. Yes, but remember, Sasha, we pay for gas. The sparkles. Great. I'll have that to regain my energy after the drive then, goes Sasha. Look, I thought I wouldn't go because of my last breakup. Decided to try to focus on my studies after that happened, but I was never able to sell my tickets. Now that we're at this point of no return, better make it fun, yeah? This is a 3-day festival. It's going to be way too expensive, goes Rakka. Easy. Easy. Don't you lot worry about that, says Kev. I've got 2 tickets already. The tickets are like 70 quid for 3 days. If you guys split the cost for the 2 tickets still needed, just divide it by 3. That's about 39 quid per person, says Bjorn. Okay, now we're talking, says Rakka. So we're actually going to head there. Let's say this is to congratulate you with your lost job. Yeah, goes Kev. Why? What a fitting way to celebrate, says Rakka. Sasha's not too sure how he feels about a 3-day festival. His social battery is already running on empty. But knowing they've already got the girl in on their game, he relents. Got the girl! 3 against Sasha, he won't win. He sighs in resignation, nods, lights a cig. Right. Double check if you got everything you need. Oh, his face. Poor guy. I get it. Having to drive 8 hours and enjoy a festival for 3 fucking days, I would die. If you do forget anything, I'm not turning back. Wait, we should plan the rest of our route, goes Bjorn. Let's just go with the flow, man, says Kev. Kev exclaims as he runs back to his room for a last check-in. Rakka looks out of the living room window. The street below her. There's no black Mercedes down there right now. Right? I fucking love Sasha. Yeah, not the smoking part, but like, I feel like I am him, but slightly less of a dick. Like, slightly. Like, I curse like a sailor. I'm literally like, does this logically really make sense? I'm not an artist, though. But, like, Sasha does feel like the adultier adult of the group, and that's typically what I am. You never knew it knew. Oh, my baby girl. Yep, that is the perfect description of Sasha's Sailor Mood. She doesn't really know how to feel. The only thing that's sure is her determination to make the most out of this impulsive road trip. She's going to make sure she'll remember the coming 2 weeks forever. All right, turn off the thermostat. Make sure there's no lights on. Let's beam, goes Sasha. Yep, definitely the adultier adult. I would also be like, AC, like thermostat off, lights off. Obviously not the normal clean because our apartment was trash, but I'd be like sink clean, no bugs, cover drains. That way no bugs can climb through the drains. The four stand outside their front door, luggage in hand. 4 tents, camping gear, 3 miscellaneous bags, and 1 crusty foldable chair. I love how they already have their own tents. Rakka locks the door behind her, some weight finally falling off her shoulders. Sweet relief. The group strides towards the car, and Sasha stands in front of it, straight, serious. Firstly, house rules. Oh dear, goes Kev. Kev says, looking back at Rakka and Bjorn. First things first. I don't care who you hang out with, but there will be no fucking in my car. Clear? Sasha, I'm so with you on that one. Oh? Well, I hope it works out, Sailor Moon. Honestly, I kind of can feel that. Like, I have no social battery energy. Like, I'm a yapper, but I'm going to be honest with y'all. After stream, I crash. And my battery lasts longer on stream because I think it's a more controlled interaction. But in the public, I don't have that energy. Like, my boss at work, she's so high energy and she's older than me. And I'm just sitting here like, man, I feel like a grandma compared to you because I'm fucking tired. And not to say she's exhausting, but I'm literally like, how do you survive? How do you have that energy? What well do you dip into? Like, I could never. They respond. Second rule, my car, my music. I don't want to hear complaints. If you have a complaint, you just got bad taste, yeah? Mm-hmm, the three say. Third rule, throw your trash out. This looks like Hitler incarnate, goes Rakka. I don't know. That's like, those rules make sense to me. Like, I would never tell anyone who's driving me that to change the music. Like, even if I hate it, I ain't gonna say shit because they're driving. Driving takes a toll on you. God forbid the driver has to listen to something they hate. Might as well give up there. Do Rakka remarks sarcastically, elbowing Bjorn, who in turn chokes on his saliva. If you don't agree, you can stay home. Feels a bit totalitarian to me, says Kev. Sasha ignores the jokes, though. The corners of his mouth curl up. I mean, that's okay. I mean, unless you personally want more. But, like, platonic relationships are great. They make the world go round, in my opinion. As much as I love romance, if I was, like, given a choice to find the love of my life or just have a couple of really good fucking friends, I'd choose the friends every time. I may be a lovesick fool, but, like, I know who's there for me at the end of the day. Sasha goes, fourth rule. No fucking in my car. Let's beam then. I see now with more context, Sailor Moon. Well, as long as you keep the communication up, it should work out, hopefully. But I hope you are happy, no matter what kind of relationship it is. That's all I care about. The heat of the sun's basking on the car roof, and it doesn't help that the car's gotten stuck in traffic with their luggage on their knees and wedged in every possible open space. Let's not forget the grueling hours of the ferry they'd had to face before. Sasha might have been right. They've underestimated all of this. I'm dying, goes Kev. Need some water, asks Bjorn. Please. Oh my god. Girls love boys that shrivel up in the heat. She's acting all cool, but she's suffering all the same. You know, if we could drive faster, there'd be at least a little breeze. Do not open the windows. The heat'll get in. Look, guys, we're in Belgium, goes Bjorn. Bjorn says, pointing as the sign passes by. Hey! The response has never been this low-spirited. Kev chugs a bottle of water down. The car slowly progresses forward. Rakka watches the heat emanate off the freeway in front of them and notices people of the same age range in the cars around her. They must be getting close. Bjorn, which exit? Asks Sasha. Bjorn fumbles with the map for a bit. R2? A21? We're almost there. Pass me a cig, yeah? Asks Sasha. Bjorn opens the glove compartment and grabs Sasha's pack of Luckies. He takes out a cigarette and gives it to Sasha. Light, please. The bittersweet stink of each Lucky Sasha's sparked up has the car choked in a fog so thick it's making Rakka queasy. It doesn't help they gulp down cheap Cephs on the way. Just thinking about it, greasy bun, lukewarm patty, nearly sends her over the edge. I really need a window open. No, come on, we'll end up roasting, says Bjorn. Oxygen, just a crack. O2, compadre, goes Rakka. All right, we'll do a vote, yeah? Asks Kev. It's my car, yells Sasha. Still, a vote's fair, goes Bjorn. Fine, who wants to keep the car as is? Oh, poor Rakka. Unreal, she goes. Rakka protests, grinding her teeth, huffing as she glares out the window. They're always ganging up on her like this. Sasha's a fucking nightmare. No one's ever been this unfair. Oh, I gotta click on her. Oh, interesting. Oh, we have an animation. Ah, she dreams of running him over. Ah! She tries to think of anything but the burger she choked down, but the smell of smoke and fryer grease just keeps churning in her stomach. Oh no. It's too much. It's coming up. No, it's going down. No, it's coming up again. Oh god, this is gonna be gross, isn't it? Rakka, god fucking damn it. What the? Oh Christ, that's revolting. Stop your whining, goes Bjorn. You alright, Rakka? He asks, handing her a water bottle. She snatches it, rinses her mouth, and spits into the sizzling asphalt. She's mortified. The guys in the car next to them are laughing and pointing, making it worse. Close the door! We're in a bloody traffic jam. Just let her puke, goes Bjorn. Finally, Rakka settles back in her seat, glaring out the window. You're so unfair, Sasha. Fucking asshole. 10 minutes pass. Dead silence. Finally, they reach the exit, and Sasha breathes out. Thank fuck. As he hits the provincial road, the car finally picking up speed. All right, now we can crack a window. Nah, no thanks, says Rakka. Ah, quit the sulking. I'll open it up, Sasha replies. Or Sasha sneers, rolling it down anyway. Cold air blasts in, cooling her face as they whiz past farmlands, which settles her a bit. But she still feels grim and embarrassed. She reeks like barf, feels so fucking rank. In the distance, she spots the festival grounds. A massive field dotted with hundreds of cars and campers. It sends a buzz of excitement through her, but she hides her smile. The boys really did her dirty. There it is! Sweet relief, eh? Mm-hmm. Look, sorry, Rakka, but you're not exactly helping anyone by being grumpy, says Sasha. Sorry don't count if you say but, Rakka replies. All right, right. I'm sorry. Whatever. All right, let's get this party started. I'm excited for a festival. I don't really go to music festivals. Not that I don't want to. It's just I don't want to go alone, and I don't want to go to the festival where I need a camp. Like, at all. Like, no thank you. I also don't like being out in the sun. I actually get rashes sometimes when I'm in the sun. I got one today. Like, my coworker was just like, do I need to get my EpiPen for you? You're breaking out in hives. I'm like, no, it's just the sun. It hates me. So like, I just don't do outside. I just don't. All right. They crawl up to the ticket booth. No raid, no refund. He goes the teller. Who the fuck's this guy? Ahem, 2 more tickets. Here you go, man. Enjoy. Cheers. The fuck is that face for? Bjorn's already scouting the field. It's loaded. We should park near the trees. Get a bit of shade, yeah? I don't reckon they got spots left near the trees, goes Sasha. Shite. Oh! Genius idea here, Kev chimes in. Let's park beside a big camper. Campers got their own section, Muppet. They ride down a thin, bumpy dirt path until at last they find a decent open spot. Not so secret start to the festival, after all. Sasha pulls onto the grass, and Rakka spots a lone tree, casting a maybe 2 diameter shadow. That's it! She points. Park right next to that tree. Nice spotting, goes Bjorn. Oh, no. But just as they near the trees, 2 motorbikes pull into the spot. Fuck! The whole crew yells in sync. The drivers glance over, and it hits them. Their windows are wide open. Oi! You want this spot? The taller driver calls out. No, it's fine, goes Sasha. Sasha shouts back. Don't worry about it. The tall one nudges his mate as they shuffle out of the way. That was easy, goes Kev. Kev mutters as he slides to the spot. The motor is still hanging about. We'll just set up camp here, the tall one calls, moving a few meters away. Cheers, goes Rakka. Rakka shouts out the window. The tall guy pulls off his helmet. You're welcome. The smaller driver chimes in. A girl with bright pink hair who immediately looks away just as Rakka catches her glance. Maybe she's shy. God, I'd have died if we stayed in that death machine any second longer, goes Kev. Hey, lazy. How about you help us set up first, asks Sasha. Oh, it's all good, Sailor Mood. It's just a quiet stream. It happens. I never demand nor expect people to talk to me. I can clearly entertain myself. But of course, it's nice to chat. So I love my lurkers. Don't mind. It's okay if you need a lurk today or want to lurk. Just give me a minute, goes Kev. Bjorn chuckles. Oh my god, I can't read. I'm tired. Bjorn chucks a sleeping bag onto his face. Here, go take a nap, then. All right, fine. You're not setting up a tent, Sasha? Asked Bjorn. I've got the best tent of all. You're gonna sleep in your car? Asked Kev. Let Sasha make his own choices, goes Bjorn. Even if they're bad ones. I heard that! At least I wanted to set up a tent or blow up any airbeds. Fuck! I forgot my airbed. Oh shit, you're right.
I'm here for the gangbang.
We needed those. Well, I've heard it's great for your back to sleep on the ground, Miss Sasha. Sinister, hello. Welcome in. Thank you for being second and for the hydrate. Let me take my sippies. How are you, friend? Ugh. I was too lazy to go fill up my reusable water bottle, so I pulled a plastic water bottle from the fridge. I keep those because I keep a cooler in my car if I'm traveling out about, and I hand them out to people. But I was just like, I'm lazy. You know what? Cold water sounds nice. I was hot all day today. Because I moved desks at my job, moved cubicles, and the cubicle where I'm at now, it's not anywhere near an air vent, so it gets fucking hot. I have my own fan there, but still, it gets gross. Also, I had to hop on the OPEX machines, which generate so much fucking heat. So I was just like gross all day. So I showered right before stream, and I'm like, I'm just gonna grab myself a cold water, thinking it'd feel good, but I hate cold water. Cold water is more gross than room temperature water for me. So I'm struggle bussing, but I opened it. I will finish it. Also, the cats can't drink from it, so win all around. Sasha continues, very natural. You're all gonna be so zen by the end of this. Sasha, can I? Nope. Sasha interrupts. Ah, his face! This car is my private enterprise, my casa. You wanted to camp. I'm staying here, alone. You're no fun, goes Kev. Sip it, Kev, you slimy bastard. You need an airbed? Asks a stranger. We've got a spare. The motorist girl pops up behind Rakka, nearly making her jump. Oh, she's cute. Wow, that'd be so nice. It's okay. We heard. Yeah. Thank you so much. I'm Rakka. Mia. If you guys leave, drop it at our campsite. We'll be here till the very end. You guys are lifesavers, says Rakka. No problem. See you later. Such a nice couple of blokes. Kev's immediately doing business. All right. So you get the bed on day 1. I'll take it on day 2. And then Bjorn. Nope. No. I just got this from them. I'm still pissed at you lot for voting against me. So this is mine. Hey there, Kim. Oh, no. I'm so sorry the heat got to you, too. I hope you get some rest and feel better. If you need a lurk or dip, that's okay. But I feel you on that. God, it was fucking hot today. But definitely worse for you considering the job you like. I think I know which job you did today. Oh my god, I know. Like, I almost flip-flop on which hurts worse, humidity or heat. Because, like, humidity, like, makes you choke on air, but a dry heat just, like, cooks you from the inside out. There's no win. There's, like, no win at all. I shouldn't live in a place where I can bake cookies in my car. I was going to say something else, and then I got distracted. He was playing with her toy. She doesn't play a lot. Like, it's very rare. And you can't look at her while she's playing. Because if she catches you looking at her, she stops. And I'm just like, baby, I just want to watch you be cute. And then she just gets self-conscious, so I can't. So I think because I'm streaming, she's just like, I can play. So I'm like sneaking a look between my PC and my fan. She's so cute. Yeah, no, it's just hot. I just don't like the heat, but I hate the cold. I hate snow so fucking much. I hate ice. I do not do well in the cold. I do better in the heat, but like reasonable heat, not like heat. Oh, excuse me. God, it was so hard waking up this morning. I was so comfy and so nice and cozy in bed. I was so close to calling out, and then I was like, no, I can't. We're already down a supervisor. I must be there. I did it. So proud of myself. Kev responds to Rakka, your pettiness will be your downfall. I gave you water, man, says Bjorn. Wow, water. How generous. This is karma. You're at my mercy now. Might ponder on sharing it later. Rakka chuckles as she starts setting up her tent. The camp's finally all set. Bjorn takes out the folding chair and takes a seat, holding on to his backpack. He takes out a few bottles of white wine and a few 6-packs of beer. Cheers, guys! Don't mind if I do, goes Kev. Kev takes a few swigs as he passes it to Rakka, who refuses. I think I'm going to try to find something to settle my stomach. Probably drink after that. I'm still feeling rank. That's a good idea. Let's get fucked after that. Bjorn, please. Oh, we can go somewhere? Is there anything to click here before I go to the arrow? No. Festival navigation. I feel overwhelmed already. Welcome to the festival navigation screen. The story of this game will be centered around this hub from now on. Oh? Interesting. The festival is divided into 3 areas. You can switch areas by clicking the left or right arrows. You can get to each location in the festival by clicking on them. The exclamation mark will let you know where the main storyline is taking place. Okay. The festival schedule will appear on the top left of the screen. Whenever you're in the main hub, you can click on it to open or close it. This schedule will tell you when and where which bands will play. It'll update dynamically as you progress through the story. It also shows you what location your mouse is hovering over. You may also find other things happening outside of the main story and the schedule, so be sure to look around a lot. I'm overwhelmed! Alright, so exclamation point main story, but do we want to explore first before we do main story? Okay, hold on. Alright, food court is the main story. Stage B is here. Stage C, bar, market. I think that's it. Those are my options. Oh, wait, hold on. No, it's not. Oh my god, this place is huge. All right, nothing to click on here. I guess that's where we're all staying. Comedy Club. Comedy Club at a music festival. Stage A. Okay, I think that's it. Let's go to one place, see what happens, and then we can maybe do main story depending on the experience. What's the schedule? Now, break. So we're not going to any of the stages. Next, Capital Freak. Okay, so I guess maybe we should just do main story if everywhere's on a break, essentially. We'll just do that for now. Go to food court. Ease. There's just grease here. Hot dogs, fries, hamburgers, pizza. Rakka's starting to give up on the idea that any of this food will do her any good. She settles for a soggy hot dog. Ooh. Sitting at the picnic tables between the three main stages, Rakka stares in awe at the massive crowds passing by, each one more drunk than the last. I don't think I've ever seen a crowd like this before. Festival folk, goes Sasha. Michael Guy Bowman is going to be at 9, guys. Let's go there. Bjorn, please. Hell yeah, I'm down for that. Rakka says, grabbing the timetable in front of her. Oh, but Loveth Besamo comes on at 9:30. I want to see Loveth too, says Sasha. Okay, let's hit the Bowman show first, catch half of it, then head to Loveth. Sounds fair, but I can't promise anything, says Bjorn. I really need a pre-drink back at camp, though. I feel a bit out of place right now. I can imagine, says Bjorn. Oh, Bjorn says, eyeing extremely drunk guys at the table next to them, almost sprawled over it, yelling and hooting. Let's do that, goes Sasha. You guys just wait for me there. I've got a fix, goes Kev. Huh? How? I know some friends here. They said they have. Kev leans closer to the group and whispers, LSD. The group stares at him. And other good stuff. Kev, please. Oof. I don't really want to use too much, but I said I was going to get fucked up. This is going to be the time of our lives, Rakka. We're going to do so much crazy shit, goes Bjorn. Yes, let's try it all, says Kev. Oh gosh, this is a recipe for disaster. What do you think, Sasha? Sasha shrugs with a smug look. One thing they all know for sure, Sasha never says no to psychedelics. This might be the first and last time I do a festival like this, so I'm going for the full-fledged experience. Rakka thinks back to just this morning. Her stupid job, the shitty situation. Fuck it, she finally says, pulling out a 20. Give me the fun stuff, the psychedelics. Maybe ecstasy? All right. No coke, though. Please don't. Kev snatches Rakka's note, then from Bjorn and Sasha as well. At your service, he says with a mock bow before vanishing into the crowd. All right, what is our schedule? Still a break. Let's go to the market. Hold on. I just want to see where the next exclamation point is. At the comedy club. All right, let's go. Let's try another place. Go in the market? Yes. Why was that red? I'm with stupid. Can I click on anything here? No. Bar. Well, there's nothing really to do, though, if we're not doing main story. What do you mean by check other things out? Camp? Okay. Maybe we will just go follow main story. Comedy club. Kev finds himself lost in the bustle of the festival and ends up in the outer left corner of the event, confused. Should have nicked one of those bloody maps. He scratches the back of his neck, squinting at a wonky sign, Comedy Club. A wiry bloke in a shiny suit appears like a hallucination, spots Kev instantly and zeroes in. You there! You've got a face like you've seen some shit. Come on up, funny guy. I can tell. The man, heavy Dutch accent, ushers him onto the small gazebo. Funny, Mike screeches suddenly like it's in pain, turned on haphazardly by our apparent host. Hello, everybody. We've got our first comedian of the day. Name? Kev Matu? Kev states into the mic like he's forgotten who he is mid-breath. Kev Matu, comedy genius here, guys. Absolute hitter. Always. I know this guy. The host fumbles. I'm literally here. The host slaps a smile over the panning and cuts him off, whispering with gritted teeth. Look, man, I have got a lot on the line here. This gig's funded, right? Subsidies, arts, bullshit. If I don't fill a quota, I don't eat. Kev stands there awkwardly, nodding ever so slightly. Anyway, our contestant comedian here will now make 3 jokes. Depending on how good his jokes are, the audience here, the one single fucking person, will grow or shrink. So consider your jabs well. Comedy genius, huh? Well, I do consider myself quite the intellectual, clever jokester.
All right, give it up for Mr. Kev.
I didn't realize there was a voice line in here. Oh God, the Comedy Club. Welcome to the Comedy Club. This section of the festival can be accessed at any time. Here you can perform a stand-up routine as any of the available characters. If you get the highest possible score, you'll unlock a new character to play as. However, there are 2 characters that can only be unlocked in the main story, so keep an eye out. What? Stand-up routines. Each character will perform a stand-up routine based on your choices. Every routine is divided into 3 rounds. Each round, you get to pick 1 out of 3 topics, and your selected character will tell the audience a joke based on that topic. And the audience will give you a score based on what joke you told them. You can get a maximum of 6 points per routine. Have fun. Hold on. Can I save? I'm gonna quick save right now.
All right, this contestant's gonna blow your socks off.
I'm nervous. All right, laughter time. Well, not politics. It's either dating or medical studies. But I feel like if I choose dating, it's going to be a gross joke. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm torn. I did quick save, though. Let's do medical studies. I'm a med student. I once mixed up a catheter and a cannula in clinicals. Imagine me, your doctor, you, a bloke with a piss tube in the arm. Told my teacher it was a pilot trial. She said, you're going to pilot a lawsuit if you're not careful. Oh, that was funny?
All right. All right.
You like that one? I thought you would. Round 1, score 1 points, total 1. Oh, so not that good. We did the worst. Flatmate, dating, dreams. Let's do dating now, I guess. My ex said I was emotionally constipated. I said that's rich coming from someone who cried because I wouldn't name her new toaster. She named it Barry. I miss Barry, honestly. See, I knew dating would have been bad, but I've tried it anyway. That joke. Oh.
Gonna need some work.
Oh no. Ha, yeah. Anyway. 0 points. So the lowest score is 0. Getting mugged? Childhood memory, job interview. I don't fucking know enough about this guy. I guess job interview? That's relatable. Had an interview where they asked, where do you see yourself in 5 years? I said, still single, but better dressed. Didn't get the job, but the receptionist winked, so... Also really bad. Come on, Kev!
That's joke gonna need some work.
Ha, yeah, anyway. I got 1 point, y'all.
Ouch. That was rough. Maybe you're not cut out for this.
God damn it. You wrap up your set. The room is not with you tonight. You leave with 1 point. Sad. I'm not a comedian, folks. Let's go back to camp. Half an hour later, Kev returns to their camp. Rakka and Bjorn are playing crazy eights in the grass while Sasha sits on the hood of his car, nursing a beer and smoking a cigarette, looking utterly drained. Yet, something about him seems content. Delivery! God, goes Rakka. Rakka laughs. Let's hope none of us will regret this. Agreed, says Bjorn. Kev kneels down, handing Rakka and Bjorn their designated bags before moving to Sasha. Thanks, he says, taking the bag from Kev. He reaches into his pocket, pulls out Lucky's, and offers a cigarette to Kev. Sasha never hands out cigarettes. He must be loosening up for once, Kev thinks to himself. Cheers, Kev says as he takes a cigarette. Sasha lights it for him. Kevin can feel Bjorn's eyes pressing in his back, and Kev knows he's breaking his promise. But it is what it is, and this is a different day. You've outdone yourself this time, you conniving bastard, says Sasha. Quite the catch, if I do say so myself, Kev replies. You know, I wasn't really looking forward to staying here for 3 days, but now that we're here, I can see myself enjoying this. You really haven't been to a festival this size before? Asks Kev. I never really felt like it was for me. Too many people, Sasha responds. But I actually feel very anonymous here. It's nice. I couldn't imagine myself melting into the crowd. To be frank, this was more of my ex's thing, says Kev. She initially said we should go here and wouldn't stop pestering me about it. After all the breakup shite, I never expect to be here anyway or even at all. And now I'm sitting here with you guys. You still miss her? Asks Kev. Kev's quiet for a second. Sometimes? I think I'm all right now, but yeah, I'd like to have a partner, you know? Yeah, you do seem a bit desperate. Go Sasha. Hey! I fucking love Sasha. Kev snaps, but there's a half laugh behind it. So, you guys want to head towards the main stage? Asks Rakka. Bjorn and Sasha nod, grabbing their drinks. Wait, I'll grab my stuff first so I can ease into this properly. Good call, says Rakka. I think I'll go with the LSD, says Sasha. Let's all do it then. Bjorn chimes in. Bjorn says, offering the suggestion like it's no big deal. Yeah, I'd rather be on the same wavelength as you guys. Rakka agrees, tapping the bottle against her thigh. You've all done this before, right? Asks Kev. Oh god, this is gonna be a disaster. I can feel it. Bjorn and Rakka nod. I haven't, says Sasha. But I've done mushrooms plenty, so I reckon I'll be fine. Are you sure? Asks Kev. This hits different, you know. Yeah, I'll be good. Oh gosh. They all pull out their acid, eyeing each other. Well, here goes nothing, Rakka says, popping the tab in her mouth. We all follow suit. I'm stoked! Let's start moving, Rakka exclaims, already turning to go. Bjorn grabs her arm before she can get too far. Easy, easy. He points at a tall light post near the first aid tents. If anyone gets lost, we meet there. Right. Also, we watch each other's backs, says Rakka. No one gets left behind. Yeah, Let's make sure no one ends up alone in the first place, goes Sasha. Agreed. Okay, let's go. So we want to go stage B, stage C, stage A. I want to try the comedy club. Yes. Can I unlock the other characters now? Oh no, it's still just Kev. Okay. Well, I don't want to put Kev up there again. Yeah, so yeah, acid and mushrooms aren't the same. Yeah, no, not at all. This is so gonna go okay, Sailor Moon. Totally. They're gonna have the best time with no problems whatsoever. They're so fucked. They are quite literally so fucked. Well, actually, poor Sasha's fucked. Rakka and Bjorn know what's gonna happen. Sasha does not. Poor guy. The stage seems fairly close, but being tipsy and all, it gets complicated. There's a lot of obstacles to keep in mind. Take the guys just laying in the midst of the dirt path, beer in hand, or the people running around playing volleyball. Kev's already taken a hit. A bloke's bumped into him trying to catch a can of beer. He failed miserably, tackling Kev in the process. Oh my god, poor Kev! Totally gonna be fine! Nightmare, nightmare, nightmare! I know! I'm literally like, not only that, I'm gonna be so real with y'all. We find a code. Rakka gets stalked. Our apartment's broken into. And I get being on a road trip, trying to forget things, enjoy life. But I'm like, we're gonna take drugs when there's a stalker out there that could have followed us to this festival? Like, be so fucking for real now. Like, why would I take anything? Even alcohol. Why would I do anything to lower my inhibitions? To make myself vulnerable? I'm obviously not their fault. No one should take advantage of anyone who's drunk. But it's just like, I can't. The anxiety would eat at me knowing my stalker's still out there. I couldn't just take drugs to just chill out. Especially if everyone's high with me. Absolutely not. It takes like 10 minutes, but here they are. The border between the sea of people eyeing the main stages, pushing up and against each other. And the outer layer, the bars, picnic tables, the food court. It's like looking into the inner workings of a beehive. That's absolutely wild. People fucking suck. Sorry that happened, Sailor Mood. Rakka goes, let's get water. I'll skip the alcohol when I'm high. But that'll take so long, goes Kev. I'll stick to my beer, says Sasha. Alright, Rakka and I will grab some. You guys just stay here, goes Bjorn. Yeah, but it doesn't matter when it happened. It's still a shitty situation. Aye, goes Kev. Aye, says Sasha. The bar. Wait, now that it's just me and Sasha, can we do the comedy club now? Or is it still just Kev? How do I know when I've unlocked someone? Do I have to do well with Kev? Alright, let's try it one more time, I guess. Ugh, I don't want to beat Kev. I don't like Kev. He's my least favorite.
Here's to another contestant. Let's go.
Alright, laughter time. Well, the medical studies went well, so we'll do that. Not the dating, we learned. Okay, I'm not gonna reread this joke. We did this joke. Okay.
Alright, joke. Just needs a little polish.
Okay, we got 1 point. Let's do flatmate. Not dating. Our flatmate Sasha's got the humor of a brick wall. Never smiles. I've never actually seen him sleep. Love him to bits, though. Real calming presence, like a funeral. Is that funny? More people showed up.
That was a good one.
Was that funny? Yeah, that's right. I'm a funny guy, goes Kev. Round two score 2 points, total 3. Not the job interview. Maybe childhood memory? I don't think Kev's that funny, so I don't see how he can make getting mugged funny. I've actually seen some getting mugged comedy jokes that were good, but I can't see Kev pulling it off. I'm gonna go childhood memory. Used to eat mud as a kid. Not like accidentally. I mean on purpose. Mom said it was a phase. Doctor said it was concerning. Is that...
Alright. Alright.
You like that one? I thought you would. But that wasn't even funny.
You've got what it takes. Give it some more work and I'm sure you'll blow them away. Next time.
Wrap up your set. It's not legendary, but you got them smiling. You leave with 4 points. Okay, we still haven't unlocked anyone. Alright, I'm good. Bar time. The temperature up until now has felt like a nice, fresh summer breeze. But standing in line, though, and the dampness of the people around them, that's a different story. This is torture, says Bjorn. It is, Rakka agrees. It might be the heat, but Bjorn's starting to feel a bit woozy. Distracted by the new sensation, their conversation's fallen dead flat. So, you feeling anything yet? Rakka starts, hands unconsciously picking at the rim of her shirt. I think so, yeah, says Bjorn. How long has it been since we took it? How long's it been since we took? Should be about 20 minutes now, Rakka replies. This part's the least fun. The typical questions. Getting those first heat and cold strokes. The nagging feeling of the drug wanting to take control and not being ready to let go yet. The queasiness. I should have taken a sweater with me. After 5 more minutes, they finally reach the counter. Rax, is it just me, or is that bloke, like, fucking massive? Bjorn whispers to Rakka, his voice almost concerned. She nods fervently, whispering back, You're right. What? The bartender goes, What'll it be? We go, What? Water? Oh gosh, so trippy. 4 bottles of that stuff, says Bjorn. Oh gosh, Bjorn's hand feels lighter than usual. Is that guy onto us? No, surely he isn't. They quickly pay, and Rakka takes a last look at the abnormally tall bartender lanking over them. They collect their liquids and head back to Sasha and Kev, dodging the crowd and unidentified flying objects. Oh geez, Louise. They weave between the picnic tables. Where are they? Asked Bjorn. They'd stay here, right? Asked Rakka. There's a ton of colored lights dangling above them. The colors emanate around them, casting a stark contrast between the crowds around them and the sky above them. This is where the fun starts. No, wait, not yet. Bjorn feels a pull on his shirt and turns. Hey man, you fucking deaf? We've been standing here for a while now. Let's move over here. Yeah, I could use a breather, says Kev. Or Kev adds, fanning himself. Sasha guides them towards the oasis. I'm a bit nauseous, Kev says, as they slump down into the grass. You'll get by soon, says Bjorn. Felt that as well when I was at the bar. Oh, I'm getting real woozy now, Rakka says, looking at her hands. The lines a mind of their own. Sasha lights a cigarette. Bjorn passes Kev a bottle of water. Drink. It helps. I can't imagine swallowing anything right now, says Kev. Quit your nagging. All right. All right. Oh, hello, Lulu. Welcome back. Hold on. We need to situate where you don't lay on my keyboard and I can still click things. They sit there quietly in the loudness. The movement around them, colors in their peripherals. Sasha has gone off into a tangent, looking at the grass between his fingers, seemingly moving by itself. The green color blots onto his hand. He's memorized. Yet, he quickly returns to focus. Michael Bowman! Whata? Asked Rakka. The time. What's the time? Oh, right. It's... Shit! It's time! Let's go! The group wrestles through the crowd, slowly starting to regain some semblance of control. This is where the fun really starts. Screams, laughter, the vibrations from the sub-bass, bass, words, tired. Yes, this is the whole package. The music around them is hypnotizing as they dance around. Rakka becomes giddy, while Kev and Bjorn make fools of themselves doing dumb moves. Sasha lights a cigarette. Kev was right. This stuff hits different. I love the animations. This is so cool. It's all a blur. Rakka's zoned out. She sees stars. The sweaty faces of people around her flutter like confetti. Like how crowds would be drawn in a cartoon audience. Ah! The stage lights shoot bolts of color around her. She laughs until suddenly she doesn't. What was I doing? I'm here with people? In the distance, she sees another stage. Oh yeah, Rakka is fucking gone. Loveth Bismo. Bismo? I'm 100% mispronouncing it. Right. If we don't hurry, we'll miss it. She spots Sasha and taps him on the shoulder. Oh, sorry. Did I scare you? Rakka says, holding her hands up. Her voice sounds somewhere far off. Sasha has to shake his head, clear out the mist. Right. I'm at the Michael Guy Bowman show. Yeah, kinda. What's up? Loveth! It takes a moment before Sasha actually realizes what she said. The sound around him phalanges, which makes it hard to navigate the situation. In his head trickles a thick mist, his trip taking most of his processing ability. You're right! We should go there. He slurs, looking around trying to find his other friends. Bjorn appears just behind Rakka, and he notices Kev standing next to Bjorn. He's speaking to strangers, smoking a cig. Bjorn approaches Sasha, yelling through the music, seemingly just as, or even more slurred. Guys, do you mind if we stay here? Kev ran into some old friends. They want to stay. Oh, Lou, you gotta go somewhere else, girly pop. Or make a decision. You can't keep coming and going. Oh, yeah, that's all right, says Rakka. You sure? Yeah, I understand. Meet at camp after? Good idea. How are you guys doing? Asks Bjorn. Great, Rakka says, her head still unconsciously nodding to the music around them. I mean, you also gotta think, Sailor Moon, they've been drinking on top of getting high. So I'm assuming being high at the same time and drinking, like, mixes it together. Yeah, they've been drinking. Yeah. They had some beers before this. And actually, Sasha was drinking after taking his fucking acid. It hadn't hit him yet, though, but he was drinking after he took it. Which doesn't make it any better whatsoever. Yeah, but they mixed alcohol and drugs. They're fucked. So fucked. Also, yes, I agree. The music is fucking bomb. You can actually buy the soundtrack, too. Which is really cool. I actually might. I normally don't give a shit about soundtracks, but this is pretty cool. Anyway, she's for sure going hard. Feels like the motions around her play on halftime. Ooh. Off of the people around her, a golden glow reflects. She looks around the space in awe. One big kaleidoscope. Then she reverts to Bjorn. Rakka, you're not listening, are you? Sorry, I zoned out, she says. It's alright, he goes. Bjorn laughs, glancing back at Sasha. We've really got to get to that second stage. Aye, I'll see you at camp after this block, yeah? Aye, Sasha confirms. And keep an eye on each other. You guys too. Rakka's swigging down her bottle of water. She turns while weaving them off. Her bag almost forgotten on the grass she just stood on. Sasha picks it up while he works his way around the crowd as well. He shoots a glance at Bjorn as he throws the bag over his shoulder. Oh, and watch her stuff! Bjorn yells after them as they start to disappear into the dark. He blinks. They're gone. He turns back to Kev, who's talking to one of his old high school friends. Kev's friends did introduce themselves, but Bjorn, completely doused, forgot their names. See, I don't need to be hide and forget people's names. Gone instantly. It is a superpower of mine. Lula, that's not for you. Not for you, baby. Feeling awkward about it, he attempts to listen in on the ongoing conversation. Yeah, I'd be down, says Kev. Okay, let's go, says Jaden. The tall guy says as he starts walking off. Kev signals Bjorn to follow him. Wait, where are we going? Asks Bjorn. They asked if we want to have a drink at their spot. Oh, okay. Bjorn thought they'd be staying here. He wants to stay here. What about Rakka and Sasha? Asked Bjorn. We would meet at camp after finishing the shows. Oh, it won't be 30 minutes. Trust me. His tone of voice, one of resignation. Bjorn tries to keep a straight face. Kev's smaller friend, Timothy, at least. Bjorn thinks that's his name. Oh, that was my bad. I clicked too fast. Calls out for him. Kev pulls a face at Bjorn, turning away to listen to Timothy's ramblings. Okay. Where... Can we follow both of them? Alright, nothing here. Oh, camp. Okay, so we're sticking with Kev and Bjorn, I guess. Lou and Lou, that's not for you. Stop it. I will kick you off this desk. Him, Kev, and some other slowly moving... Sorry, I need a pre-K pause. Him, Kev, and some others slowly move towards Timothy's spot, yet Bjorn starts to feel guilty for not being where they said they'd be. He feels slightly isolated from the rest, but flashes a friendly smile whenever somebody yaps at him, just nods. These guys are for sure on some other shit. They pass a few groups of people, each in their own world, their own circles of familiarity. Bjorn wishes he had been familiar with Kev's friends beforehand. Oh god. Here we are, says Timothy. He zips open a tent, revealing a big cooler. Beer? At the slightly less crowded spot, Bjorn can better make out the faces of these strangers that swirl in his eyesight. He decides from now on, they'll be the swirly guys. Or to Bjorn, asks Timothy. Or, sorry, Timothy interrupts, grinning widely. Yeah, I'll have one. Kev's busy talking with some smaller, chunkier bloke that Bjorn hasn't been introduced to yet. Bjorn tries to think of something to talk about, but he can't seem to fathom anything. Kev knows he's stuck in this conversation, but he has to impress his old high school mates. Why? Kev quickly realized why he'd left these people behind. Some other bloke keeps on talking about the last football game. Bjorn can't help but feel like he's been captured in a big group of jocks. Yikes. Kev nods. Kev laughs. Repeat. He needs to find a way to get out of this quick. So, what have you been up to? Asked Jaden. Kev? 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 Jaden's question echoes in his mind. Yeah, great. No. Shit! That wasn't the right answer. I heard you're trying to become a doctor, asked Jaden. Whew, respect, mate. I couldn't do that at all. Huh, thanks. Just, taking some time to wind down from the study, yeah? Goes Kev. Kev mutters, the real reason for his group's quick getaway nagging at the back of his mind. Don't cross that thought, Kev. Don't think about the house. Kev eyes the spot, locking eyes with Bjorn. Jaden reaches down for something. Bjorn takes this opportunity to mouth, let's chug this and get out. I can't read lips, fun fact. Absolutely the fuck not. I can never understand lip reading. I literally am just like, okay, I'm walking up to you. I can't get a word in edgewise. I don't understand. My brain does not compute. Kev shoots back a nod, wanting nothing more than to rid himself of the situation, and yells, Hey Bjorn! Want to see who can chug the fastest? His old friends immediately latch on. Ooga booga. Man drink beer. Bet, says Bjorn. Okay, let's go on 3, 2, 1.
Get ready.
Oh god, do I have to do something? Please no. Wait. Fuck! I was close. I was close. Oh, wait, what? Oh god. Ah! I love how the game forced me. I didn't even hit retry. The game fucking forced me to do it again. To be honest, I probably would have hit it the first time, but my keyboard is Bluetooth, so it fell asleep. So me clicking it rapidly had to wake it up. Alright, but we did it. Oh, shite. It's a tie. Another one. Oh my god, no. Kev shakes his head. Ha, no. No, we're good. The group continues to push. More. 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 This is bad trip fuel. They just need the spark. We've really got to go, guys. We said we'd meet someone just now. Timothy's expression falls a bit. Oh, all right, man. This shit's awkward. Bjorn tries to save the mood. How about we swing by tomorrow? Kev turns to Bjorn quick, a disapproving expression. Yeah, all right. That's a good plan. Same spot tomorrow? Sure, goes Kev. Kev says. It couldn't sound less enthusiastic. What's your number? I don't have a cell, Kev responds. Really? Goes Timothy. Man, you're ancient, bro. Tim jokes, taking out his phone. You should really get this one. It's great. He hops up. He holds up a Nokiola. I would buy one if I had that type of money. Alas. We'll remember this spot. We'll just look at... Sorry, I'm struggle busing tonight. We'll just come look you up.
Remember to stay hydrated.
Thank you for the hydrate, Sin. Let me take my sippies. Sippies acquired. Bjorn lies. He nudges Kev to start walking. Great seeing you, Kev. Keep working hard. Kev nods. Don't remind me. As they make their way back to camp, Bjorn turns to face Kev. We're not going there tomorrow, right? Of course not, goes Kev. Alright, Stage B. I'm guessing that's where Rakka and Sasha are. The crowd ain't people anymore. Oh, I clicked something. Well, we can save. That's good. Their shapes, warping, collapsing into rectangles, then thread thin lines stretching out into infinity. An optical illusion of existence, shifting, melting. Fuck! The world is moving too fast. Clutcher feels himself speeding through time, but in no direction he can recognize. Everything bends and swirls. The sound of the amplifiers fracturing into splinters of light, slamming against his skin like ultraviolet noise. Where's Rakka? Oh, she's right here. The world speeds past him. The crowd isn't walking, it's flowing. A thick liquid current, sloshing towards the stage. Rakka, eyes closed, arms weightless, is breathing in the atmosphere like it's oxygen and exhaling something ancient. His smile twitches, involuntarily, because everything on LSD is so fucking funny. Absurd, but also eerie. Like something is lurking beneath the colors. A presence pressing at the edges of his skull. Something watching, waiting to be understood. Or ignored. Then, movement. Shapes bleeding into figures. 2 girls. Silhouettes emerging from the liquid mesh of the crowd. One, blonde, head tip, dipped, hand cupped under her nose. A sharp inhale. The other, brunette, talking. Talking to him? Are they talking to me? What? His voice doesn't sound like his own. Too far away. Too close. Oh, I just said hi, says one strange girl. The brunette grins, tilting her head. What's up? His eyes start across the stage, then back to her. First time here, she asks. Studying him. You seem a bit out of place. Why'd you think that? Asks Sasha. He strains, already hating the conversation. She shrugs. You stuck out to me. He scoffs, rubbing the back of his neck. I'm tall. That helps. She laughs. He wants to find it charming. He really does. But the trip is peeling reality apart in layers, and her voice keeps echoing in his head. You seem a bit out of place. Like an accusation. His gaze slides off her face into the shifting world beyond. The blonde whispers something into the brunette's ear. A giggle. Then the brunette leans in. I'm Nyla, she says, sticking out a hand. Sasha. He shakes it, but her fingers feel distant, delayed. The blonde steps forward. Josephine. She doesn't offer a hand, just a smile. So, want to grab a drink? Asks Nyla. Our camp's just over there. His brain slams the brakes. Thinking is difficult. No, thinking is fucking impossible. Then, something important sparks up. I'm sorry, but I'm here with a friend. We were supposed to watch Loveth. He can come too, says Josephine. The blonde swiftly adds, hurried and eager. She. Ah, good, Sasha. Something barely perceptible flickers between them. A micro-expression. A dip in their smiles. That's, fine too, says Nyla. Where's she at? Sasha turns, scanning the crowd. Shapes, colors, motion. No Rakka. Just a sec. I know she was right here. Rakka? He calls, his voice swallowed by the festival's sonic ocean. No response. His heartbeat is getting too loud. I was on Reddit. I know. But, like, hear me out. Someone did a post, a regular post, asking for Wuthering Waves. If Rover had a real name, what would it be? And the comments did not disappoint. We got Rover De Niro, Land Rover. Hold on. Where's the other one that I liked? Let's see. Roberto. Oh, these are so great. It's a good question, though, honestly, because Rover's not their real name. But Rover doesn't even know their own real name. But, I just really, really like the comments. It was great. It was fucking hilarious. I know Roberto and Rover De Niro kind of like struck gold with me. Land Rover did get a chuckle out of me though. But I was like, little bit of low hanging fruits. So I was just like, these are fucking hilarious for either female or male Rover. But I was just like, this is the best thread ever created. Because it's literally 50% just shit fucking posts. It's like shit comments, just shitty jokes. And then the other 50% are people being hella fucking serious. Like the most serious they've ever been in their life. And I'm just like, this is so great. This is beautiful. Anyway, yes, that's what I did for my 3 minutes. Instead of doing the original thing I should have done, but that is okay. But yeah, Roberto and Rover De Niro, definitely top 2 for me. Ooh, excuse me. Let us dive right back in. I had to share that though, because I thought I'd get a laugh or two. A few heads turn, not hers. Rakka! Nothing. He huffs in annoyance. I thought we'd promised to keep an eye on each other. Fuck! He huffs, annoyed, then turns back to the girls. Nyla still has that easy smile, but something beneath it hums with impatience. You know what? I'll just come find you, yeah? You guys are in Block A? Yep, she goes. Right at the edge, says Josephine. Then I'll just meet you there in a bit. Sasha lifts a hand, already turning away, words trailing off like smoke. Shite, where'd Rakka go? He plunges into the crowd, head twisting left, right, fuck, nowhere. You'd think being tall would help, but LSD doesn't work like that. The world isn't a stable, three-dimensional thing anymore. It spirals and distorts, warping in on itself. His irritation twists into something sharper, a prickle of worry digging into his ribs. He scans the faces blurring past him, limbs like liquid, moving, but not getting anywhere. We promised to keep an eye on each other. He clings to the thought, but it turns on him, biting back. Hypocrite. Rakka. His voice cracks into the night. Nothing. The worry solidifies. Heavy. Pressing. Fuck. Is this what claustrophobia feels like? His chest tightens. Breath coming too quick. Heartbeat a jagged thrum against his ribs. Bjorn's voice slithers up from memory. Keep an eye on her. He gulps. What the fuck am I gonna say? Sorry, mate. I was too busy chatting up some girls and let your best friend get fucking abducted. His stomach lurches. Where the hell is she? What if she's passed out? What if... His high is shifting, mutating, turning against him. His blood simmers, bubbling up into unease, then straight panic. No. 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 Don't spiral. Focus. Deep breath. He looks up. The sky circles overhead. He's trying to grab onto something real. Excuse me, something real. Something that doesn't bend or distort. Let me take some extra sippies. My throat gets hella dry when I do these visual novels. Especially when there's not a lot of voice acting. But it's okay. Worth it. I fucking love this shit. Think. Where did we agree to meet? The music stops. Silence. Then an explosion of noise. The wave. A tidal force of bodies surging, pulling him into a human riptide, dragging him in the wrong direction. Rakka! The crowd drains. The movement slows. Sasha stumbles. Explosion of drugs. Hi, Sai. Welcome in. Oh, no. He's high as fuck. They're all high as fuck right now. Welcome in. How are you doing, friend? I hope you've been well. Sasha stumbles, foot catching on something. The grass cushions his fall, but he doesn't get up. Just lies there, staring into the night sky, watching it ripple like a stretched out oil painting. Fuck. Sasha? His head snaps to the side. Oh, thank God. I honestly thought she was kidnapped. There she is, just sitting there, grinning like a Cheshire cat. What the fuck? Where were you? Rakka furrows her brows. You were talking to these girls, then you just wandered off. Sasha stares. What? What do you mean? I was looking for you. I thought we agreed not to just fucking disappear. She blinks. I was literally right here. Felt woozy, so I just sat down for a bit. He is flabbergasted. Mouth opening, closing. I was yelling your fucking name. I was just here, man. But I just didn't hear you. She laughs. There's no way. Sasha looks towards the stage. Oh, actually, this was where I'd been the whole time. Fucking psychedelics. He huffs again and wipes his forehead. Rakka pushes herself up, wobbling, arms out like she's tightroping. Nearly tips over. Jesus. But she prevails, triumphant, shit-eating grin in full force. I don't know what that anime is. Hold on, let me look it up. I've never seen this before. Interesting. It's sad is what it is. Yeah, the moment I saw the angel wings, I'm like, this is gonna be fucking depressing, isn't it? Any anime that involves an angel, it's fucking depressing. Fucking depressing. You will get emotions about it? Yeah, probably. I will not be surprised. Well, yeah, I know. I read the description, but since they said angel-like being, I'm just gonna say angel. Like, they quite literally have wings and halos. Any kind of angel-like being, the anime is depressing. It is, always. I've never had an anime where a character had wings where it wasn't depressing. Sasha goes, I thought you left. Of course not. Rakka shrugs. Sasha blinks at her. Who the fuck would want to sit in this beer-soaked grass? Bro, you fucking lie down in it. What the fuck you mean? He glances down. The ground an abstract painting of crushed cans, cigarette butts, and unidentifiable sludge. Did I stumble over you? You did. Oh. Poor Sasha. They stand there, watching as the last stragglers shuffle off, leaving behind the battlefield. Torn up grass, crushed plastic cups, the occasional lost shoe. What did those girls want? Oh, nothing. Aw, tell me. It really doesn't matter, honestly. I fucking love Rakka. Rakka squints at him, eyes narrowing. What? You should definitely go find her. What? Was she actually paying attention or just selectively deaf? What do you mean? Sasha asks. Rakka smirks, eyes glittering with mischief. She was ogling you. Full on trying to get lucky. I'm not interested. Oh, really? Asked Rakka. Sure you're not. You're never interested, huh? Those blossoms, though? Rakka, please. Ahem, excuse me. A great figure. He exhales, pinching the bridge of his nose. Wow, you've really got no filter right now, do ya? You talk about blokes like that, too? Let's just go back to camp. Wait. Rakka wheezes. This shit's wild. Give me a sec. I should have taken less. Considering you guys are all, you know, massive compared to me. No kidding. You going bad? Asked Sasha. Nah, don't worry. Just harder than expected. She dusts off her pants, still grinning. Okay, let's go. Okay. Okay, so we can just go back to camp. I mean, I know the game kind of encouraged exploring. I'm going to be real with y'all. I kind of don't care too much. I'll just follow the main story. Highly recommend buying the game if you're interested in more. And all the things I'm not interested in. Oh my god. Bjorn and Kev have melted into the ground. Flat on their backs, limbs sprawled, staring up at the infinite sprawl of stars. How long have they been like this? No clue. Don't care. The sky is a portal to somewhere else, and they're perfectly content to just exist. Real. That's a mood. Holy shit, dude. Kev groans, dragging himself up like some prehistoric creature crawling onto land. He turns towards the cooler. A shadow figure stands over him, holding up a bottle of wine. Need a drink? Kev blinks, brain scrambling. Who? What? Sorry to bother you. My girlfriend's at the stages. I'm bored, actually. Kev lets out a wheezy laugh. Felt that. Ah, yeah. Lad, have a seat. The dude plops down. I wonder if this is the biker guy. Sets the bottle between them. Sticks out both arms, palms up. Oliver, by the way. Bjorn and Kev grab his hands at the same time, arms crossing awkwardly. Oh my god. Finally! Rakka throws her arms up dramatically as she spots their camp. Sasha snorts. Oh wait, who's that? Her voice is a little too loud. Scratch that. Way too loud. Rakka, watch your volume. She leans in to whisper. Except it's not a whisper. It's a full-on shout, straight into Sasha's ear. Do you know him? Fucking hell. I love them so much. Rakka and Sasha are 100% my favorite characters. Fucking Jesus, Rakka. No, I bloody don't. Gather yourself. See, Sasha's my inner self, I feel like. It's the self I don't actually display to anyone. I think it to myself. Rakka's like the outside version of myself, I feel like. Sorry. Bjorn, Kev, and Mystery Man have all turned to look at them. Oh, hey, Mystery Man's kind of cool looking. I hate Thatcher. Hi! Rakka waves, rocking on her feet. Then her eyes widen in realization. Ooh, you're the motor guy! She yells, pointing. Oliver nods. Kev stretches out, cracking his neck. How was Loveth? Great. I loved it. It was good, says Sasha. Fucking stressful, but good. Oh, poor Sasha. Yeah, there was a girl who tried to get in his trousers, but I can't get him to go there. Rakka, please. The betrayal. You snitch. Oh, some girl? Asks Kev. Bjorn, suddenly laser focused, leans in like a hawk spotting prey. The whole group is now staring at him expectantly. Sasha exhales through his nose. Fine. He glances at Oliver, who watches with mild amusement. I'm Sasha, by the way. They shake hands. Oliver, the guy says, as he holds out the bottle of wine. Oh, thanks. Sasha takes a swig. His attempt to evade the question has failed. Rakka's put him right on the spot. The group is still eyeing him closely. It's nothing. She just asked if I wanted a drink. Oh, look at him blush! I love Sasha so much. I'm not interested. Rakka, was she pretty? Asked Bjorn. Oh, for sure. Both of them were cute, says Rakka. There were two girls? asked Kev. Fucking loser. How about you take this +1? Fucking loser. Kev nudges Sasha. I'm not going there. Why? Asked Bjorn. In all of these years I've known you, I haven't seen you with a single girl, goes Kev. Come on, dude. Get some. Maybe you just haven't seen me with a girl. I'm fine. Sasha bluffs, knowing damn well Kev's right. You into guys? That's also cool, though, says Rakka. No, I'm not into guys. It's just so awkward. I'd rather not. Sasha's so mean. Fucking love him. Can I give my opinion? Asked Oliver. Spit it out. You look like you need it, lad. Oh no! I actually did think Sasha might be gay, or at least bi for a little bit. But I also think it fits that he's fucking awkward. Because he is awkward. It may not be like too apparent, but there are moments I'm like, Sasha's such a fucking dork. He's an asshole. His assholeness hides his dorkiness. No offense. Just one honest guy to another. The fuck do you mean I look like it? Sasha, you're just so stressy, depressy person all the time. I kind of agree. What's this bloke know about me? Frustrated, he rubs his face. You don't even know me. You're all just gonna keep going on about this, aren't you? Don't be so harsh, Sasha, says Bjorn. Oliver's a guest. No, of course we're not gonna keep pestering, says Rakka. Rakka teases, her voice sing-song. You only live once. She winks, still bobbing her head to some imaginative beat somewhere. Sasha tries to ignore her. He feels his face heating up. Kevin Bjorn stifle laughs. All right, we'll let it slide, man. Don't get too bothered about it. Bjorn pats Sasha's back. Oliver's still holding the bottle of wine. Can I have more of that? Yeah. Sasha takes a long pull, wine spilling past his lips, dripping down his chin. Rakka cheers. He gives the bottle back to Oliver. I'll be going. This is a stupid, impulsive decision. Oh my god! But he can't stop himself. Rationality's gone out the window from the moment they found their home pulled apart anyway. What? You're going anyway? Asked Kev. But you were so adamant just now? Take me with you. Absolutely not, goes Sasha. Sasha wipes his chin with his sleeve and storms off. Don't be so serious. You'll throw her off. He flips them off. The group tries to hold their laughter until Sasha's disappeared from sight. Then they howl. Oh! Does anyone believe that he's been with any girls? Asked Bjorn. That man's so fucking historic. I have no idea. Wouldn't bet on it. Exactly for that reason, says Rakka. Rakka turns her gaze to the motorist. I haven't introduced myself yet. I'm Rakka. Thank you for letting me use your spare airbed. Your sister has lent it to me. That's my girlfriend, actually, says Oliver. Oh, shite. Sorry. No, don't worry about that. I'm Oliver. Kev gives out a few beers as the group gets to know Oliver a bit better. So, where are you guys from? London, Bjorn answers. No way, us too, says Oliver. What part? Asks Kev. I'm from South. We are too! What a coincidence, says Rakka. Small world, I guess. Though, he doesn't really sound like he's from South. Oh no. Oh well, whatever. Oh no. I agree, the names in this game are dope. So how long are you guys planning to stay here? Do not tell him. Do not fucking tell him. No idea yet. We're just going with the flow. Thank for the love of fuck, Kev. Kev says, cracking his beer open. Oliver takes out a pack of cigarettes and offers them some. Oh, don't mind if I do. Bjorn and Rakka refuse. What show's your girl gone off to then? Daydream Generation, Oliver says, sighing. She's well up for it, but me? Nah, not right now. It's a bit much after driving all day on the motorbike. Tomorrow, though. Different story. Yeah. Can't blame you, says Bjorn. Catch a breath, mate. Right, yeah. Anyway, I'm off. Need some proper sleep. All right, sleep tight, says Rakka. He tosses him a peace sign as he heads off to his tent. Soon, there's this dim blue light shining through the canvas. So, what are we doing then? I'm still down to catch a set or two. I'm exhausted though, says Bjorn. Aw, come on, Bjorn. You've gotta join, says Kev. I'm game too. No, seriously, need the sleep, Bjorn says, already half yawning. You sure you're fine staying here alone though? We could stay. I'll be alright. Off to bed anyway, Bjorn replies. Go on, get out of here. Get out there. I can't. I'm tired. Bjorn grins, wiping his eyes. Just don't do anything mad, yeah? I know you two. Us? Never, goes Kev. We'll try not to, Rakka responds. Kev stuffs a beer in one of his pockets, the familiar foil of what looks like condoms stick out of his other pocket. God, you trying to rope me into some wingman duties tonight? Asks Rakka. She laughs, nudging him. What? Just prepare for anything. Ugh. I don't like him. Better safe than sorry. You didn't have to expose me to the thought, says Rakka. Rakka rolls her eyes. Ready. Then? More than ready. Let's have it. Kev grins, and they head off into the night. Oh, wait. Food court. Man, I love me a good food court or a food festival. I know this is not a food festival, but I love me. I'm gonna be honest. I love me some festival food. Is it overpriced? Yes, but still a very fun experience. Excuse me. Let me take a sip of water. It's possible that Kev is into Rakka. I don't think she's into him, though. Now that the LSD has taken a favorable background role, Kev and Rakka hang out around the food court. Festival food is so good. It is so good. Trying to think what my favorite thing to get at a festival is. But, like, there's different kind of food festivals, and there's different kind of, like, festivals with their different kind of food. Like, if you go to a carnival or, like, a, like, state fair. Fucking love deep fried Oreos at those things. They always have some good shit. But, like, if you go to, like, an Asian food festival, so many good things. There's so many good foods at a festival of any kind. Ugh. I just love food. I've actually been kind of low-key a little sad because my ADHD meds, one of the side effects is no appetite, so I don't really eat as much anymore. And it just is so depressing because I'm like, this tastes so good, but I can't eat anymore. Like, my appetite is so small. Kev goes, so, Rakka, if you wingman me, I'll wingman you. No thanks. I don't need a wingman. Rakka. Oh, feeling confident, are you? Asked Kev. No. I think that crap comes naturally. Maybe that's something you could pick up. Modesty. Patience? Not judging, though. Though, it'd be nice if Kev wouldn't pull some random girl from the pub into their apartment whenever he's frisked up. Kev furrows his brow, considering the thought. Nah, he blurts, shrugging it off. Fine, let's get this over with. Where's the girl? I haven't seen one I liked yet, actually. What? Asked Rakka. Why'd you ask me to wingman you then? I asked just in case, Kev replies. I'm not picking one out for you, Kev. I'm pissed and half tripping. I'm not making your mistakes for you. Rakka chuckles, and Kev joins her in a laugh before they fall quiet, watching the crowd stagger by the food court. Then Kev's eyes light up. Got an idea. Let's go spy on Sasha. No! Leave our poor baby alone! No. That's malicious. You sure? Asked Kev. Well, on one hand, it's awful. On the other hand, could be a good laugh. What are you two scheming about? Sasha! They look up, and there's Sasha, leaning over the other side of the table. Nothing. Just, you know, thinking what to do next. I fucking love Sasha, okay? He is quite... him and Rakka are my favorite characters in this game. Like, he's fucking fire, okay? He just gets me, and I get him. But I also feel the same about Rakka. Like, they're like both different parts of me. Kev blurts the picture of innocence. Sasha eyes their pints, then clocks their guilty expressions. Rakka is a really good character. Because I feel like she's balanced of the group, if that makes sense. Like, she's still rational, but mischievous, you know? Like, yeah, I also have resting, or active bitch face. I have resting bitch face. My fellow supervisor said to me today, she was just like, she did not mean this in a mean way, and she's not wrong. She was just like, either you're smiling or you are explicitly not. You are very in the opposite direction. And I was like, you are not wrong. And the only time I'm smiling is pretty much when I'm masking. Because, like, my regular smiles neutralize my bitch face. But I have to, like, really force into bigger smiles to make my face anything other than bitch. Sasha goes, right. He says, sitting down as he cracks open an IPA. Where'd you nick that from? Asked Kev. Take a wild guess. Oh, yeah. So you went to see the girls? Asked Rakka. Rakka cocks an eyebrow expectantly. Didn't take that long, though. What'd he do? Babble them up to sleep about his art? She thinks to herself. Yeah, I went. So, how'd it go? Sasha looks away. Not my type. We didn't really click. Kevin Rakka can't see his face, but his red ears betray him. That's not what happened! Tell us! Aw. He drinks IPAs, abandon him. I don't drink beer, period, Sai. I think beer is disgusting. So are you gonna drop me then? You gonna abandon me? I did try and like beer, though. I really fucking tried. I wish I was a beer drinker. I am not. Beer does not like me, and I don't like beer. I don't owe you guys any explanation, says Sasha. I'd rather not get into this. Not now. Sasha looks off into the distance as he rubs his neck. The two eye him closely as he rummages through his pockets to grab a cig. He lights it and takes a long drag, breathing out slowly. He eyes the two back in quick intervals, checking their motives. They're still looking at him expectantly, grinning like mad. God, they're gonna keep pestering me about this. Sasha rolls his eyes, taking another drag. Rakka raises her eyebrows at Kev, who mouths, "The hell?" She shrugs, then shifts her attention back to Sasha. For a split second, they catch each other's eyes before he looks off, back to the crowd. Oh my god, Sai. I'm so sorry that happened to you. I drink a little bit, not often though. It's more like social drinking. I really like white wine. Mead is my favorite type of wine. I fucking love mead. A raspberry mead, the fucking shit. If I'm at a bar or something, I'll probably do a vodka cocktail of some kind. Probably Sex on the Beach, a Blue Hawaiian. The fruitier, the fucking better. But I only drink one cocktail and I nurse it. I never get drunk. I very rarely get tipsy. I just vibe. Did something bad happen? Asked Rakka. She asked, noticing his face, already red, getting even redder. Nothing bad, no. Just realized she wasn't my thing when I was already in too deep, alright? Oh, but no! Sasha interrupts. That'll be all. Let's, like, go catch a show or something. Oof. Rakka shakes her head. They'll let this one slide. For now. Right. So the bands are done. Just DJ sets now. Till 3. What kind of sets? Asked Rakka. Oh, I did not read that. Oh, shit. Slam. Who's here? I didn't click nothing. Okay, life. If you meet margaritas, I may not say no. Ooh, fucking love a margarita. Ooh, I once had a Blue Hawaiian margarita. It was fucking fire. Also, I love me a strawberry margarita. I literally only rarely do vodka, but like I'll do a margarita with tequila. That'd be great. The only time I drink tequila. I especially love me a frozen margarita. All right, who is this person? The hell, man? Asked Sasha. Sorry, I just think I fell for you. Loser. Rakka responds, yeah, flattering, but no thanks. Cheers. Kev glares at the odd guy, clocking his group of friends hanging back just as odd, watching the whole thing. The guy grins, straightens out his shirt, shrugs, and saunters back over to them. He gives Rakka one last wink as he goes. She can't help but chuckle. Kev narrows his eyes at her. Bleh, you're really falling for that move? Asked Kev. What? It was pretty funny. It wasn't that good. Hey, I already said I wasn't interested. You're playing hard to get, aren't you? Oh, God, Kev fucking ruins it. She is, isn't she? Sasha? Sasha glances up, looking miles away. Sorry, didn't catch that. Forget it. Kev rolls his eyes, then leans back to Rakka. So, you playing hard to get? Maybe. Maybe not, says Rakka. Kev rolls his eyes again. Things will happen when they happen. Sasha interrupts. Dance sets on. Let's go. Kev and Rakka share a quick look, thrown off, then shrug and follow. Go in here.
We're starting to reach the end of tonight's lineup. That means dance, dance, dance. Here's your favorite electro house and just generally charming DJ, Daydream Generation. Let's hear the crowd. Everyone ready? Let's go!
All right. They stumble toward the stage as the strobes pulse over the crowd, the DJ hyping everyone up. All right, let's try and stay together. Sorry, I'm trying to balance the music because the music loudness changes with almost every little thing. So I'm trying to keep up with not blasting your ears, but also making sure it's not too quiet. So if you hear me like go silent, it's me trying to test out the volume. All right, let's try and stay together, says Kev. Kev yells, barely audible over the bass. Rakka shouts, cracking open a new beer. God, how much have they drank tonight? Jesus, how are they still awake? As soon as the set hits, they're all gone, swept up in the beats. At one point, Rakka points to a guy shuffling across the floor in a silly manner. Look at him! She doubles over, sinking to her knees, practically crying with laughter. Rakka, you good down there? Asks Kev. She's too far gone, barely able to get a breath between laughs. Sasha finally turns, looking a bit bewildered, glancing about the crowd. Where's she off to now? How does she keep disappearing? Oh, Sasha! Kev could barely contain himself, pointing down. Sasha. She's right there, mate. There she is, just a heap of laughter on the floor. What the hell did you do to her? asked Sasha. Kept grinning like mad. I didn't do nothing. She just did this to herself. Kev crouches down, reaching a hand to help her up. Come on, Rakka. Up you get, yeah? She grabs his hand, but as soon as she stands, she stumbles back, tripping over an empty bottle and hitting the floor again. Sasha's face finally breaks into a grin. Okay, I think this is a sign. She's laughing at nothing. Let's head back. No! I want to dance more. Rakka protests. Sasha goes, yeah? Not much dancing going on down there. She starts wiggling her arms, bobbing her head in time. Look at her. Bless. Trying so hard, says Kev. Some fucking creature, isn't she? Just help me out here, Kev, says Sasha. Rakka, flat on her back now, lifts a lazy hand. One more tune. Sasha sighs. Rakka, if I let you have one more tune, are you actually gonna get up and dance? Rakka groans, giggles lazily, rolls onto her side, eyes fluttering shut. Thought so. Kev looks at her, shakes his head, and steps to her other side. All right. She's too far gone, he admits as he kneels down. Nah, Rakka complains, chuckling thickly. All right, Sasha, you grab the legs, I'll take the arms. Kev instructs, starting to move in. Okay, let's do this, Sasha says, bracing himself before grabbing her legs. I'm being abducted! Rakka snorts, still giggling. No, you're not. I'm fucking Kev right now. This is the only time I relate to Kev. Kev lifts her arms with Sasha, both of them pulling her to her feet. Not funny, Sasha adds. Watch out! We've got a patient here! Kev yells into the crowd. He feels like Moses, the way the crowd parts around them. They exit, hauling Rakka between them. Bit heavy for such a short stack. No worries, Sai. I hope you have a good rest of your evening. I'll have to look into why the lurk didn't work. I'm still getting used to StreamerBot. Hold on. Let me look at this. Oh, I see why. I fixed it. I know Stream Elements isn't shutting down, but I refuse to go back. Because once you threaten me with a bad time, I don't go back. No second chances. It should be, I think it should work now. Let me test it out on my end if my keyboard wakes up. There you go. Yeah, it should work now. Thanks, Sai, for testing. You're the bestest for the restest. Once they hit the outside, they drop her unceremoniously onto the grass. Oof. Bit harsh. Well, you used it right the first time, Sai, but then it didn't work, and it was because I forgot to change a setting. Because, of course, the default isn't the setting I want, so I had to fix it, and I realized I just didn't do it for that setting. So you did it right the first time. It was my fuck up. And then the second time, I couldn't help you. But then you got it right the third time, so you did great. Fan-fucking-tastic. Rakka groans, words syrupy, face scrunched up. Come on. Sasha nudges her side with his foot, a little too firmly. Get up. All right. I'm getting up. She slowly pushes herself to her feet. God, you're so tired, Sasha observes, watching her with a mixture of disbelief and pity. I'm not tired, Rakka huffs, staggering forward in a zigzag line. The earth's a little too wobbly beneath her. Yeah, sure. Keep telling yourself that. They finally reach their camp. God. Sasha sighs as Kev strides towards the cooler. Wait, don't give her anything. Traitor. I'm just gonna give her iced tea, says Kev. Kev grabs the pack, shoving it into Rakka's hands. Ah! Bjorn's tent flaps lifts and his head pokes out, half dead. Hey, guys. Hey, Bjorn, they all say in unison. I can't sleep. How were the shows? Bjorn asks, his voice still heavy with the remnants of the night. Good, good. But Rakka needs a kip. She's gone mad. Kev points to Rakka, who is in the middle of chugging down a 1.5 liter pack of iced tea. Bjorn's blinking slowly. She's in the trenches, all right. Not going to sleep. I'm fine. I'm not tired. Sasha groans, disregards her, turns to Bjorn and Kev, eyes wide with disbelief. It's like we're watching some fucking kid fresh off their mom's tits. Oh, God. She could have done something stupid. Rolling around that grass while people puke, spit, and fuck on it. Sasha's right. I mean, you could have rolled onto some glass there, Rakka. You know what? He's not wrong. I hate to agree with Kev. I really fucking do. You should be more careful next time. Rakka takes note of that, looking at her left hand as if seeing it for the first time. She stares at it for a long moment, then looks up, guilt flickering in her eyes. No way! You actually did, didn't you? Kev looks her dead in the eye. I'm sorry. I never chuckle escapes Rakka. Ugh. Kev mutters, disappearing into his tent. A few seconds later, he emerges with a first aid kit. Sit down. You cunt. Oh, no. Sorry. Not Kev being the responsible one right now. I see. He looks at her hand with a mix of disbelief and annoyance. Sorry, Rakka. Kev deadpans, no hint of humor in his face. Gonna have to take the whole arm off. Piss off! Kev takes a pair of tweezers from the kit and starts pulling out the shards one by one, disinfecting the small cuts. Rakka doesn't flinch, doesn't even squirm. She just sits there, watching work with a strange stillness. No squirming, no drunk complaints. Didn't expect that, Kev thinks to himself. 'Tis but a scratch, says Rakka. Rakka holds up her hand, now glass-free. All done. Now do us a favor and finish the tea. Take a rest. All right, Doc. Rakka grabs a pack of iced tea. She then zips open her tent and literally falls in, slithering up in there and zipping it shut. Bjorn laughs, leaning back against the tent. What show did you guys go to? He asked, his voice a mix of curiosity and exhaustion. Daydream Generation. Sasha glances briefly at Rakka's tent before looking back to Bjorn. Nice! Bjorn's voice fades a bit. He looks dead. Sasha notes the dark bags under Bjorn's eyes. You need a joint? You need a joint. He pulls out his rolling gear. Nah, thanks, Bjorn replies. Bjorn smiles tiredly, rubbing his eyes. It'll help you sleep. I insist. Sasha presses, already rolling up the tip. Well, all right then. I thought you went to the girl Rakka was talking about. Sasha's stomach tightens at the mention of it. God, this again. Ugh, I did. He mutters, flickering the rolling paper expertly. So, how'd it go? Asks Bjorn. Bjorn pushes, leaning in slightly. Sasha sighs, shoulders sagging. He'd rather not talk about it. I bet he's embarrassed himself, says Kev. Kev chuckles, looking over at Sasha. Sasha smacks Kev's shoulder. I didn't! I haven't embarrassed myself, all right? I just wasn't feeling it. Tripping too hard. He lets out another frustrated sigh. Huh? How far did this go? Bjorn's tone softens, his smile bordering on apologetic. If it were anyone else asking, Sasha wouldn't have said a word. But Bjorn's the one person who wouldn't make fun of him. Kev? Well, Kev's got his own catalog of mortifying fuck-ups, so maybe he'd get it. He's pissed. We can finally get something out of this guy. Bjorn thinks to himself! Sasha takes a long breath, then glances over at Rakka's tent again. She's sleeping? Does it matter? Asks Bjorn. Yeah. She'll use anything embarrassing against me. He's not wrong. Sasha explains, still glaring at the tent. She mustn't know. Okay, I'll make sure. I wouldn't fucking trust Bjorn right now, Sasha. Look at that fucking face. Kept too. Bjorn sighs, heaves himself up like he's about to wrangle a wild fucking beast. He creeps towards the tent and leans in, listening closely. Then, finally, he throws a thumbs up. Good. Sasha sighs in relief, wiping his hand over his face. This is taking too long, I need to know. So I was with Rakka at Levith, right? Kev nods, urging him to go on. Right. Bjorn sits back down. These girls showed up, Nyla and Josephine. Nyla's giving me looks. Interest expressed. Christ, corporate. He makes us sound like a fucking business negotiation, Kev thinks to himself. Well, she asked me if I wanted to go back to their camp for a drink, yeah? I wasn't sure, because I was with Rakka at the time. So, they're like, it's fine if she comes too. Lost Rakka, told them I'd come later. So yeah, eventually, I got there. Found them. Had a couple of beers. And Nyla's all over me, flirting in that. And yeah, push comes to shove. So, goes Bjorn. Well, we kissed. Went back to her. Oh, wait, hold on. Why'd you do that? We kissed, went back to her tent. She starts taking her shirt off. Kev interrupts. Nice. Shh, goes Bjorn. I'm so fucking embarrassed, but I was tripping so hard, man. The LSD, I couldn't think straight. Sasha stammers, his face going bright red again. Just get to the point, mate. It's fine. Bjorn tries to get him to relax. Sasha's hands clench into fists. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Oh my god. I'm fucking speechless. Poor Sasha. I know, right? I was just like, oh my god, I need to see me for stream, but luckily it was only a few seconds, so it didn't matter. Sasha goes, the LSD, her nipples. He presses his fingers into his temples. They were eyes. Silence. Bjorn's jaw tightens. His lips pressing into a thin line. Oh no. Kev's shoulders twitch. They were looking at me, man. Oh no. Sasha needs him to understand. He's begging them to step into his fucking skull and see what he saw. Two eyeballs, round, glistening, watching gleefully. He stops, eyes fixed on the ground as he finishes rolling the joint. Oh no. Oh gosh. Kevin and Bjorn both try their hardest to stay serious, and Sasha's just there looking vulnerable as hell. Bjorn stutters, his voice cracking as he tries not to laugh.
Remember to stay hydrated.
Thank you for the hydrate, Sid. I'll take my sippies. I can't stop laughing. Oh gosh. If this was said to me IRL, I would not keep my shit together. Sippies acquired. That's... Don't laugh. Don't laugh. Don't laugh! Kev's jaws clenched so tight. He's just waiting to burst. Oh no. Sasha's still looking at them, waiting for them to say something. Anything. So I just said, sorry, this is a mistake. I shouldn't be doing this. I fucking ran, alright? Those fucking eyes staring at me. God, I fucking bolted like the wind. Can't make the sound. A tiny, strangled squeak. Sasha's eyes instantly snapped to him. What the fuck was that? I can't stop laughing. I'm sorry, Sasha. You would hate me so much right now. Alright, Lua. You're dancing the dance. I grabbed you. Lua does this little dance sometimes where she like just steps upon me, steps back, rubs against the mic, steps upon me, steps back, And I'm like, she's doing the dance. Let me just grab her. So now she's in my arm like a baby. My princess. My baby girl. Aww. Kev's cheeks are puffed out, bright red. He's doing everything in his power to not crack. Nothing! In his peripheral vision, he sees Bjorn nearly shaking with the effort of not bursting out. Sasha looks at them both, incredulous now. What the fuck is wrong with you two? You're not gonna say anything? Her bloody nipples were eyes. If Bjorn opens his mouth, it'll all be over. They don't want to risk the little trust Sasha gave them, but still. What? You going purple on me now? This can't go on forever. The truth must come out. In the corner of Kev's eyes, Bjorn has started shaking even more. Can't resist. Must look. The two of them lock eyes, and then the roar of laughter slams into Sasha like a fucking tidal wave. Oh, ow, Lou. Okay. He feels like he's sinking into the blackest, deepest ocean of embarrassment. This is it. This is the most mortifying shit that's ever happened to me, no question. Without a word, he gets up. The sound of their laughter still echoing around him. He pushes through it. Stop laughing! Stop laughing! Goes Kev. Tears streaming down his face as he tries to choke out his words. I'm sorry, Sasha. Sasha seethes, his hand tightening around the joint. Fuck you guys. His words venomous. He launches it straight at Bjorn's face. It smacks him with a dull thwack and bounces onto the ground. Silence. His car door slams shut, but he doesn't even get a moment of peace before the laughter erupts again. It's louder than before, like a hurricane. Then, slowly, they start to quiet down, the laughter trailing off as they're coming up for air. I feel so guilty. Kev sobs, still laughing, his face a mess, wiping a tear from his eye. Me too. Poor Sasha. Bjorn says, his voice still ragged from laughter. Have you got a lighter? End of chapter 3. That was a great fucking chapter. All right. I think this is the perfect place to stop for the evening, as much as I want to still play. But I am a sleepy girly pop that needs to go to bed. But that was fucking great. This was so fucking good. I'm 100% going to play this next Tuesday. We're going to finish this game on stream. This was so good. I love it so much. Yes, if you're eepy, you must do it sleepy. Well, thank you all for joining me tonight. Let me, before I do my my speech, my goodbye speech, my ending chat. Let's find someone to read into to share the love. But yeah, no, this game, honestly think it's one of my favorite games of the year so far. Gonna be real. Thank you for the super cozy stream as always. Oh, thanks, Sin, for hopping in. I hope you've been able to rest, and I hope you get the best sleep ever tonight. All good, Sailor Moon. Yeah, no, this... I expected it to be way more serious, but it's just so funny, and I love how all the characters interact with each other. I think they have a really good dynamic. I may not really like Kev, but he does really fit well into the group, and he does play, I feel like, a vital role in the friendship dynamic. So I just think it's very well written, in my opinion. Who's live right now? Let's do let's do Sailor Shy. We haven't rated into them in a little bit, and they are drawing hot men for their birthday subathon. I'm down for hot men. Let's go. So I'm going to do this. That. Kevin's such an annoying Dubro, but also he fits. Exactly. Everyone has their place, and I think the writing is just top tier. All right, there's my raid out message. I will be back Thursday for more Baldur's Gate 3 shenanigans with Nyx Vale. And then Sunday, we got a really cool collab with Rel, who has popped in chat. It's Camillea's, my mod's wife. Super fucking cool. So if I don't see you until then, or even if I see you then, because it's still like a day in between, a couple days in between, please stay safe, stay healthy. I wish you nothing but happiness, luck, good karma, good vibes, all the wealth. I just want you to have the world. Y'all deserve the world. But thank you again for joining me. Love you lots, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.